Alice, 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hello, Monday.
Well, that wasn't nerve-wracking at all.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, but the drive-in, everybody, foggy continues, like slowed down waiting.
Well,
You know, just through those patches where you're like, ah!
weather. It's going to get you. Yeah.
So drive slow today, everybody, or
Please
expect
do.
to, because it's foggy out there.
Did you have a good weekend?
Great.
Excellent.
Absolutely great.
Me too.
How about you?
Great.
Did your girl party make the best Christmas decorations of all time?
Yes, absolutely.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
No, we had a great time. We did like a girl lunch. Everybody brought over snacks and we chowed and we painted and we laughed and we glued moss to things. It was amazing.
You glued moss
We took it up to the next level this past weekend, Ben.
by
Just
aging the items you're making before they've left the studio?
like creating little, idyllic forest scenes, mushrooms and squirrels, little bird nests
What?
on ornaments. It's called a hot glue gun, baby. You can stick most anything to most anything else.
Can you show me a picture of what you're talking about?
I can.
What is she talking about? Little bird nests?
Mossy.
Mossy covered ornaments?
Why do I want moss?
Hold on. Hang on. All right. If you watch this, you'll see the thing. It's in here somewhere.
This is fascinating.
I know. It's great radio. Go ahead. Just you scroll through it and you'll see my little... I took a,
multiple types of moss, unless that's doobie weed. Was that doobie weed?
Nope, it's just all moss.
Oh,
She could glue doobie weed on.
Crafting. Sure.
That's a
You
much
could-
better
you know what?
ornament.
What
Right.
in the holy... There's a unicorn.
It's called a unicornament.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I took
That's
a little unicorn thing and I glued it on. I did all the moss. I did like little roads of shells.
So the unicorn is walking through the moss?
The unicorn it's just situated. It's not walk. Nothing moves on the moss thing, but
You
it's
said
yes,
you took
it's
it
what
to
is it
another level.
called?
the unicornament.
That is.
Well, I said it was the unicorn ornament, and I'm like, no, we don't. There's a whole syllable in there. We don't need.
Oh, you're right on trend too, man. I swear there was this doll my kid got, I don't know how long ago, but it was a puppy
Yeah.
with a unicorn head, and it was called Puppy Corn. And that was one of the first in the long line of things that just get unicorn horns slammed into their forehead and called something corn. But I've never heard of the ornament corn, ornicorn.
Well, I hadn't either.
What is it called?
The unicornament.
The unicornament.
Unicornament. I've got it written down.
Ah,
Yeah.
Gotta remember
That's a new
that.
thing.
Ah.
I sent the video to Bob just now. Just don't use the audio because it's silly. It's just me, enthusing about my girlfriend's coming over.
and the unicornament.
And the unicornament. You can probably pull a still or something from it. But it's like a little moss covered planet.
Yeah. And Photoshop it, Bob, and, put a filter on.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, see what you can do. Clean my mess up and put it up on the Alice973 Instagram. Oh, we had a great time. So we sat and glued things and painted things and it was super fun. And then John made stuffed shells. And they were outrageously good. So all the guys came over at about 5:00.
Where's he getting this Italian sort of run in him? Has he always had it?
He's been doing these. He hasn't done the shells in so long. So he was sort of looking through one of his old recipe books and he was like, I could do this because we're looking for things that we can do gluten-free and vegetarian that will still be appealing.
Ah.
Yeah. And we have actually one friend, she wasn't there, but she's gluten-free and dairy-free.
Jesus.
I know.
Does everybody have to eat this junk, or does he make some real ones and then some for the
So
weirdos?
he makes real ones. And then he couldn't find gluten-free shells, so he made a baked ziti with gluten-free pasta for the one guy that can't have the gluten. And the rest of us just ate it was just so good. Like the cheese was, it was just perfect. It came out so great. So we all sat down and then during dinner, we're having this thing like Mike B, who's a drummer. He's like, I'm retired. That's it. I don't even drum anymore. He goes, we're going to get a new drummer. One of you guys can be the new drummer. So then we had a drum off and Mike was the judge. And I won because I yanked the mic over and started singing the song. I can't even remember what song we were doing. I think we were doing Living After Midnight, which couldn't be an easier tune. So I'm screaming that. And he goes, Sarah that's it. So I'm Mike B's new drummer.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just, it was a lot of laughs.
Was there drinking involved?
For some of us, we have a couple of friends who are sober, and so teetotalers. So I always make a.
Who is that?
My friend Josh Z. He's the guitar player, and his wife doesn't drink either. So he is the guy who wants it sweet. You've said like sugar is kind of the replacement thing. So I always make him a punch. And then I put agave syrup right next to it so he can make it. And so yesterday, or I guess it was Saturday, I did pineapple orange, blended that up, and then poured half of that over ice and added Martinelli's sparkling apple juice. So sweet and bubbly. And then I took grenadine and poured it over the top. So then it looks like a tequila sunrise, because the grenadine sort of pinks it up the bottom. And he didn't even add agave to it. He loved it. He's like, this is perfect. And I felt so, when you stoke somebody else, you give them something delicious to drink, even though they can't have any booze.
I want that next time I'm over.
I'll make it for you. I'm always willing to make you that.
He's had all his drinks and
he can no longer have any of the drinks.
He drank all his drinks.
All the drinks have been drunk.
Got it.
And
I finished mine as well, Josh.
Yeah.
You and me, pal.
Right.
We just went, too quick, too soon.
There's a lot, there's actually, it seems like there's a real push. Like we always have non-alcohol beer on hand because so many people now, whether they have had all the drinks they're ever going to have, hopefully, or they just don't want to catch a buzz. They know they're driving, but like the non-alcoholic Guinness it's crazy. It's Guinness. You can't even tell the difference. And then there's a few that you wanted me to get.
Athletic Brewing Company.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of those, and they go. People are like, "You got any NA beer?" I'm like, "I do."
What's weird is I don't have any of that stuff, but I'm glad there's options. I've heard that a lot of the reason or the uptick in this is that young people aren't drinking the same way we did.
Yeah.
Like to me, is how many kegs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like when I was a young man,
and how many sleeves of red cups do we need?
And then you see the SantaCon people, and you're like, maybe they are drinking.
I know there were more pictures of people barfing online this weekend than
I didn't see it. What is this?
SantaCon.
They're pub crawls where everyone dresses
the
in
whole
Santa
city
outfits.
our Bob went.
Oh yeah, hey, tell us everything. Did you vomit? Did you vomit on the street? And would you even tell us if you did?
Yeah, I would tell you, but
Okay,
I would
great.
never do that. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional.
Oh.
I used to be a professional.
Yeah.
I made an appearance. I'm just too old,
You're 30.
Me and my friends were like, this is our last one,
Oh,
really?
my
Yeah.
goodness.
It just too out of control.
You feel
too
like
wild.
coming on, huh?
No, it's just like been there, done that, I want to get drunk in new places.
Oh,
All
I like to just get drunk at home. I don't like to.
So was the city messy? It looked messy.
No, it's fine. It's beautiful. It's joyful, spirited,
Bob walks
unique.
walks in this morning and goes, why do people hate it so much? Why do people hate on SantaCon so much? I'm like, because you ever tried to get on board or anything? People are loud and they're making noise and they're causing problems.
How?
And she's like, but they're just having fun.
Yeah, rowdy drunk people. Everyone loves those.
Okay, so all three of you are talking about this. How widely attended was this? Are we talking about 500 Santas?
So SantaCon
thousands.
was
It's not
invented
just
here.
here, though. It's
No, I understand that part, but the way you guys are talking about it, it made the news that I didn't see.
It's thousands.
Yeah, it's thousands of people. And it's all over the place now. Like I was looking at shots from New York City where they got some snow. There was actually some snow and people laying in it in their own vomit and snow. It looked like so much fun.
I put a recap with some photos on it on your prep sheet. So if you want to take a look.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Got a look.
But yeah, I didn't go to the city anyway. I was actually my ex visited with our dog and we went thrifting and
You had a
You went
Shauna weekend.
thrifting?
Yeah, we well, there's a lot of thrift shops in Alameda, so we just walked around, and there was all.
Any good buys? What did
I
you?
got you guys the coolest cards ever for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
what fun!
I'm very excited about the cards.
Oh, that's right. I got to get you guys' stuff wrapped. Let's have a little. We'll have a little Christmassy party on Friday.
And I got a nice little. I have something special for each one of you.
Aw.
How does that go for you, if you don't mind me asking? Or maybe you do mind. Like, are you bummed right now? She came and spent the weekend and then left.
Well, no, she was just there for the day.
Oh, just for the day, and she drove
I
down
got
from
to see
Reno
my
and then
dog
drove
and my
back?
dog and Fred and
Do you hug her goodbye?
Yes.
Do you
Do you
weep a
kiss
little
her
bit? Do you
goodbye?
kiss and weep and
There's
Please come
there's usually
back to me.
tears on both sides. Yeah,
Oh.
we're both sad about the whole situation.
But there is no getting back together
No.
and sharing a bed.
Do you guys go to counseling at all
We did.
for a while? Like
Yeah.
multiple stabs at it?
Yeah,
Huh.
But it's over still, huh? You still love each other, but that's
it's really really odd. Yeah,
Well, there's
But
probably
yeah.
a lot of that out there. I'm
you
sure
spent 20
that's
years
part
with
of the
somebody.
reason
They're
why.
your best
Yeah.
friend, and
Yeah.
we did everything together, and we still enjoy each other's company. And when we're not, if we can just not think about the stuff that makes us mad, then we can still laugh and
I guess I don't feel all that, and you guys have that same, like the old resentments or the old things that brought
Drove
it
you
to
apart,
this.
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that's still there. I could see just feeling like, what are we doing? This hurts more than it helps anything.
to see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Do you have
Do you have like
I
a
don't know.
flicker of hope, and that's why you allow this?
Tiny.
Mm.
Yeah, to me, I would be like, it would be more pain than it's worth unless we're working towards something.
I don't know. I mean, we do share a dog, and we, I like to see him too. So they kind of come
And
together.
you clearly like thrifting, and you watch movies. And
Yeah.
when you watch a movie, does she sit right next to you and you put an arm around her? Or
No, we didn't watch any TV. We were out in the town the whole time. They had a downtown, like, I don't know what you call it, like witches fair in Alameda. It was all like
sounds great.
people with all kinds of.
Like spells that
Wiccans?
they're casting.
Yeah, there
little
was
bottles
Wiccans.
of
They had one of
potions
those scary Santa Clauses walking around.
A
Yeah.
scary Santa Claus.
Yeah, like with horns and
Krampus?
stuff.
Oh,
Krampus.
Yeah.
So they had Krampus, and we had Black Santa. That's what we had in Alameda
Oh,
this
nice.
weekend. It was great. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's the diversity of the island.
Well, we're only a week and a half from Christmas.
We got lots of witches.
Yeah, witches.
Evidently.
I mean,
it was a
look,
whole street. I mean, like,
people celebrate their holidays in the way that they want
yes,
to.
but it was it was pretty interesting.
Witches with red pointy hats.
They didn't
with a
have
white
any
pom pom. on top.
nobody was selling brooms though. I'm like, how do you have a witches fair and not sell brooms?
That is very odd.
Thank you.
Did you ask?
I didn't ask, but
Oh.
I
Did you
was
stand in the middle of
confused.
the square? Just where are the brooms?
But I mean, people were selling like different kinds of herbs and spices for
Oh,
potions
sure.
and
Right,
like
of course,
it
eye
was
of newt, tongue of toad,
uh,
whatever.
Dead man's toe. Dead man's toe.
Get the fresh one. Okay, KLLC HD1 San Francisco, Sarah Vinnie, Allison Morning Show. We're going to play one song. We come back. There's a crazy situation unfolding, and I'll get you as caught up as I possibly can. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thought we were going to have to rescue you from Shatsky.
No.
Shasky.
No, I just
Shasky?
didn't get to go when I got here because I was in the fog driving very slow
Sure.
to get here.
Right.
But anyway, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
There's some fog out there. And Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Alice 97.3, Sarah
What am I
Vinnie,
hearing?
Alice's morning
Why
show.
am
I hearing?
Maddie.
That was me.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
I have no idea what started.
I was like, who's singing the mm-mm part? That's fun. Okay. Hi. This part of the show is brought to you by Creative Energy. Creative Energy's end of year clearance sale is on now with the lowest prices of the year on hot tubs. Oh, we were in the hot tub last night. It's so delightful.
Were you?
Yeah, of course.
Good for you.
Had to do it. My son's moving home, so that's going to really cramp our getting naked in the hot tub style. Saunas.
He's seen you naked. What's the big deal?
And like when he was a kid, and endless pools. Hurry! When the clearance inventory's gone, it's gone. Visit creativeenergy.com.
The party's over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I mean, not great, but it's funny.
It's great for you, I guess.
No,
you know?
I mean, I don't,
I do know.
Stop all the fun.
Creativeenergy.com. So if you've looked at the news in the last 12 hours, you probably know that Rob Reiner and his wife were found stabbed to death.
I didn't know it was a stabbing. There's not as much info as even that to the
There's
general public.
Actually, a ton of info. It's
Great.
just that it's in different. Some people are saying this is who it is. Other people are saying they're not making any announcements yet.
They think they know who did it?
They do, and it's his 32-year-old son, allegedly. So here's the deal. This is everything I've got from multiple sources. So some of this stuff is bound to not be true. But I'm going to give you everything we've got to get everybody up to date, and we're going to check all morning long and get as many updates as we can. Legendary director Rob Reiner. In fact, I believe this is Spinal Tap 2. Began its streaming journey just like on Friday on Netflix or something. But that was his first movie that he ever directed with Spinal Tap.
These go to 11.
Oh, these do go to 11. But then he went on to do some of the biggest, most iconic, like When Harry Met Sally.
But he was Meathead before he was any of that,
He was
right?
Meathead, yeah.
Okay.
He was, I think, what was his name? Like Michael Stivic. Meathead. 1984, this is Spinal Tap. That sort of kicked off his career, but he's the guy behind Stand By Me, which was based on a Stephen King book called The Body. The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men, The American President, The Bucket List, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, and a million more. And TV shows and stuff too. He's like a producer on a lot of stuff.
I've seen him and stuff. I had no idea he was such an accomplished director.
Yeah. I know. Isn't that crazy? Like some of those movies. Bob's Movie Club knows about those movies.
Some of those are iconic
Right.
movies. And such variety, too.
I know.
Very impressive.
Really? Because I feel like Spinal Tap was like very lo-fi, sort of documentary style. And then to think that he did The Princess Bride or When Harry Met Sally.
And Stand By Me. Those are 4 completely different movies.
And A Few Good Men.
Right.
Another completely different movie.
That You Can't Handle the Truth?
Yes.
Yeah. Legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were murdered yesterday. They were found dead in their home in Los Angeles in an apparent homicide. Rob was 78, his wife was 70. When I first got the notification about this, they said 2 bodies were found in Rob Reiner's home and gave the ages as 78 and 68. I'm like, oh my God. And I asked the kitchen bitch, how old is Rob Reiner? And it was 78. I'm like, oh my God, I think it's him. They had the wife at 68, but his wife was 70. Rob and his wife reportedly suffered, quote, lacerations consistent with a knife. This is an ongoing investigation, and the police are not saying that they have a person of interest. However, there are multiple sources saying it's their 32-year-old son, Nick. Now, Nick... I'm going to read you from People Magazine here. People Magazine cited multiple sources to report that Rob Reiner's son, 32-year-old Nick Reiner, described as a screenwriter, was suspected in the deaths. The outlet reported that Nick was alive and being questioned by police, but that no arrests had been made. People also reported that the couple's daughter, Romy Reiner, was the one who found the bodies. People magazine also referred back to a 2016 interview with the magazine in which Nick Reiner spoke about a years-long struggle with drug addiction and times of homelessness in multiple states. A statement issued by the Reiner family was published in Variety saying, "It is with profound sorrow we announce the tragic passing of Michelle and Rob Reiner." That's really just a statement that they're gone. And that is as much info as I could find on the Nick Reiner thing. And I believe that they're saying he's been pulled in and questioned, but that the police aren't saying this is for sure the guy. Rob and Michelle also share another son named Jake. This is all alleged, by the way. Not that they share another son, but that's all just allegation. Specifically, I was quoting People magazine, but that's in multiple sources. So their 32-year-old son, Nick, is allegedly the suspect. They have another son named Jake and a daughter, Romy. Rob also has an adopted daughter, Tracy, from his first marriage to Penny Marshall. Rob was born in 1947. He began his career as Steve Martin's writing partner on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour in 1968. They were the two youngest guys on the staff. 2 years later, he joined All in the Family. And All in the Family was, children, gather around. It was a sitcom. And it was about a racist dude. And, well, it was about a family. Oh, the way Glenn Miller played. Oh, do you have a little chunk of... So Rob Reiner played Archie Bunker's daughter's boyfriend, Meathead.
He was very liberal, very progressive.
Right, as opposed to, very set in his ways, Archie Bunker.
But they would argue about anything, and this is just a little argument about putting on shoes and socks that I thought was really fun.
Hold it. What are you doing here? What? What about the other foot? There ain't no sock on it. I'll get to it. Don't you know that the whole world puts on a sock and a sock and a shoe and a shoe? I like to take care of 1 foot at a time.
Rob Reiner was always goofy on that show. And he just looks like the perfect 70s dude, just like kind of a bad, almost page boy cut with the big mustache going. Like with a little bit less like look on his face, he could be a 70s porn star. He's that guy. So he joined All in the Family in 1970.
Off of the writing gig he had with Steve Martin.
I guess, yeah, he got, right. He got known as a funny dude. His directorial debut was not until 1984. That was This Is Spinal Tap. That is really all the info we have as of right now. So we're going to keep an eye on this and check.
But in a nutshell, the son, that's an addict, is being questioned as we speak.
Yep.
Okay.
And an interview done in 2016 where he's talking about problems that he's having with addiction and homelessness. That's almost 10 years ago. So he's early 20s at that point. I would just like to say for the record, it is entirely possible that People magazine doesn't know. It's possible that we might be just completely, what allegations they're making could be completely untrue. So until we hear something official from the cops.
Were they robbed?
It does not say that.
Knives are
quite a way to.
Well, it's very sad because it sounds very much like the addict son killed his parents. And honestly, that's one of those, when you said their screenwriter son, I went, oh, he's a screenwriter like every other person not working in LA.
Right. Well,
okay.
I'm sure that if this is a person who's been homeless and had problems with drugs, that they aren't just handing him checks whenever he wants one. And again,
that's where frustration. That is
stuff.
That is absolutely where the frustration comes. You have money.
Mm.
I need it.
Speaking of addicts, and so we'll update that story as much as possible. Andy Dick has checked himself into rehab.
Good.
I know. So he had an overdose like on the street this past week. And they say a lot of his friends were all over him and found him a place and he checked himself in.
I'd read over the weekend briefly, because I wasn't really digging into the story, but that he is a heavy daily drinker and that the crack was just a little moment in time.
Sure,
but
I'll do that.
He's usually absolutely drinking way too much every single day.
So he told TMZ himself that he was going into rehab in Palm Springs, someplace in the Palm Springs area. TMZ reported that he was very animated on the phone with them. He's cracking jokes. They say it's clear he's ready to commit to cleaning up. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be?
He is someone who's had access to Dr. Drew and like he has access to help.
Yes.
This isn't just...
That's not necessarily the cure, right?
No, I understand. I just mean that he's had a lot of very good professional help. So it is on him to go to this Palm Springs location and follow through.
It is looking like his friend, her name is Jennifer Jimenez, and she and her husband picked up Andy, and it's looking from these photos like they're the ones who brought him. They've been friends for 20 years. Jennifer was on Celebrity Rehab with Andy, and it looks like they're the ones who delivered him to the rehab somewhere in the Palm Springs area. So it's actually good news.
He's not a young guy either. I mean,
No, he's like, I think it was 58.
News radio was a long time ago.
It was. And I'll leave you with this. Jacob Elordi, already sick and tired of the paparazzi. He has been famous for like a minute and a half, I think. The first time I ever noticed Jacob Elordi was in the movie Saltburn, but I think he's on...
Well, he plays
Euphoria.
Frankenstein.
Euphoria. Oh, yeah, and he's Frankenstein.
He's very good in that.
People do think that was a good turn for him. But yeah, Euphoria is the first place. I don't know if that's like the first gig he ever got. Probably not, but...
He was in a little Netflix film called The Kissing Booth, which is comically bad, but it was just so fun to watch with, what's her face?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know The Kissing Booth?
No, I'm just joking.
Oh. Anyway, he's already sick of the paparazzi. He's been famous for, 25 minutes, and he was being followed around a train station in Paris last week when a photographer was like, Jacob, we love you. We love you. Do you have any of the audio from that?
Yeah, here you go.
Jacob, we love you. Okay. Jacob.
You make it really hard for me to live.
We love you. I swear.
I don't know. You make it really hard
We like
for
your
me to
work.
live.
All right, hold on. You can barely hear him. We love you. We love you. You make it really hard for me to live.
You make it really hard for me to live.
And then he said, no, I love you. And he said, I don't love you. It repeats, you make it really hard for me to live. And it doesn't.
I feel this.
You make it really hard for me to live.
I feel that.
It doesn't seem to be a one-off. A few months ago, Jacob was caught on camera snapping at an official at the Venice Film Festival. Don't tell me what to do. He's like a young Ozzy. Don't tell me what to do. He's 28. Like, get a job in retail, buddy. I mean, it's not too late to back out of this. Just get a different haircut. Try not to be so cute, and find something else to do if it's already really bothering you.
But I also feel him. You can imagine he's out just going, what the...
You know what, though?
You make it hard to live.
When you watch the video, he's got two security guys, and they're kind of overdoing it. Like, you're looking around with their arms out, like, and nobody's paying
Maybe
attention
he
to him.
actually loves the attention.
Except for the one paparazzi. And I'm like, if he walked by
you can't tell
himself...
how many paparazzi there are.
It might be a whole line of
Yeah,
a
it
whole
could be a
gaggle.
whole group of people annoying
it didn't
him.
seem like it, and it seemed like he made it worse with the security. He could have just walked through with sunglasses on, and like probably nobody would have said anything.
It's very interesting, the whole Jacob, we love you, and they're baiting him to look over and give them the face shot that they need, and I can imagine there are plenty. And Sean Penn was a classic.
Oh yeah,
with this, he would just attack them.
Attack?
I'm gonna
yell at
give
them?
you-
Yeah, attack them.
No, he punched.
physically
he...
attack
Really?
them. Yes.
I didn't know that.
And I
Shove.
understand, like, that
With a cig hanging out of
it
his
takes
mouth.
a certain amount of self-control to even be able to say what he's saying here, which is,
You're making it hard for me.
he's not hitting them.
I don't like
And he's,
this.
I don't know if he's a fighter, but he's 6'5", right?
He's very tall.
He's a big dude.
He's very skinny,
6'6".
though. 6'6". Oh.
You make it really hard for me to live.
Anyway, Jacob Elordi, already sick and tired of the paparazzi. And he's at the very beginning. All right, Vinny, I'm out of time. What do you got coming up?
10 things that happened 10 years ago this week and more after these.
Alice, 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Happy Monday. Don't forget, coming up on Thursday, just a few days from now, and 1 week before Christmas, at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's another Holiday Bob's Movie Club. This week's assignment is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Check it out on Hulu or wherever you can find it. I suppose you could rent it if you don't subscribe to Hulu. And then meet us here, 6 a.m. on Thursday to talk about it.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Yeah, you can lose weight during the holidays with Jumpstart MD. Start for just $25 when you mention radio. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. Good morning.
Hello.
Here's what's happening. Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you.
Fog and clouds today, highs in the mid-50s. We have rain expected by Wednesday, and as I look at everything I've read seems to mean we're going to get a lot of rain, and our fingers are crossed for snow. We don't know if that's going to get cold enough.
You're speaking my language.
So we'll see, and I'll keep an eye on it.
I'm back, baby.
But I know the resorts just they didn't get that dump that they needed, and so they're making snow. And
I'm a bad storm.
I wish you would really just give us some snow.
Well, maybe if you ask me nicely, I will.
Please give us some snow.
Well, I'll think about it.
Okay.
God, you just ask for everything. You're never happy with what I give you.
Right now, the atmosphere river could deliver warm, wet Christmas to the Bay Area.
God, I'm such a little bitch.
You're acknowledging that.
Yeah.
Okay. Not helpful.
We'll see. We'll see how well behaved you are. I'll check with Santa. See if you deserve it.
I real quick, I just want to acknowledge this as we do some news. I want to say it was a very violent weekend with the Brown shootings in Australia and Rob Reiner. It was a lot.
It was a lot.
With that, I say the Niners won. Yay!
Yeah, it was great. They
Go Niners.
destroyed.
Pats somehow managed to lose to the Bills, even though they led by 21-0 at the end of the.
Well, the Bills,
Yeah.
they're pretty good, I hear.
Beat them.
Tonight on Monday Night Football, the Dolphins are at Steelers, 5:15 game time. Both teams are trying to, well, let's see if Aaron Rodgers can get the W or the Dolphins can just go.
Yeah. As people are starting to get eliminated, I have to admit I chuckle a little at the Chiefs being out.
And
First time in like 10 years.
Yes, it's been a long time they haven't been in the playoffs. And that dude, who many would call the best football player on the field in the league right now, he's out for next year. Tore his ACL. Like, that takes a while to come back from.
Yeah, you're not rushing that.
Nope, you're not. That's not like that time when he was limping around with whatever was wrong with his ankle, I was going, he's a stud. Like, he's hurt. He can't even walk without a limp. And there he is.
Out there
running and hucking the ball and
right.
playing and getting the W.
Which player is this?
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
Not Mr. Swift.
Not Kelsey.
Which is who, of course, we all thought of.
10 things that happened 10 years ago this week. These are, I think they are fun because we sort of get a look back and go,
where were we in 2015?
10 years.
Right. Christmas was rolling in. What was going on, Vin?
The top Google searches of 2015, Lamar Odom ranked first after he almost died of an overdose at a brothel in Nevada.
Oh, 10 years ago. Incredible.
The rest of the top 5 searches are for Jurassic World, American Sniper, Caitlyn Jenner, and Ronda Rousey, who I guess was still fighting at that point.
I guess so.
And at one time, if you didn't know, Ronda Rousey was a lock for a win.
Yeah.
A lock.
We paid for that fight. It was like a pay-per-view, the one where she didn't win.
But that's how fighting goes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, watching Mike Tyson get put down on the canvas was like, what just happened? Who? Buster Douglas, who? he became the new champ. And there was Mike Tyson on the canvas looking for his mouthpiece. Ugh. Shock the world. Anyway, so that was your top searches. Merriam-Webster's word of the year isn't a word. It was the suffix ism.
Oh.
Racism, feminism, terrorism.
Just ism. All the isms.
Advanced ticket sales for The Force Awakens hit $100 million.
Whoa. Before they even showed the movie.
The first new Star Wars movie in a decade went on to gross over $2 billion worldwide.
Do you remember that story? I feel like we just talked about it recently, where there was a guy who was terminally ill, one of a huge Star Wars fan, and they wound up getting him a screening a couple weeks before it even opened, to make sure he got to see it.
That's one of those where you go, how much did they buy the Star? How much did Disney spend to get the Empire?
I thought it was like $9 billion.
No, I think it was like $2 billion.
Yeah, I think it was.
Which I hate to say that's not that much, but when you hear about these mergers that are $87 billion or whatever.
I realize this is a gross of $2 billion, so they had to pay out to
they
whatever.
Paid $4 billion.
$4 billion.
$4 billion.
Still, when you see that take, you go, well, they kind of knew what they were doing there, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. I think it worked out.
Yeah. Thriller broke another record. These are 10 things that happened 10 years ago this week, and we'll never get to 10. Thriller, the record, broke another record. It became the first album to ever go 30 times platinum in the United States alone.
Wow. Well, I definitely...
That's over 30 million copies sold.
And most of those were probably actual copies. Like I had that on cassette at least once, and I had the CD.
I had the album, cassette, and CD.
Oh my God.
The Eagles' greatest hits album is the only other album to do it. 30 million in the U.S. alone. And the Eagles are fine. They're fine musicians. They've got fine songs.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's them though. Can you?
I can. I know a lot of people who are like Eagles, amazing.
Yeah, Eagles.
Yeah. Hotel California. I mean, come on, you guys. I like the Eagles.
Yeah, but all right.
But I'm with you. Like of all of the acts out there, I would think that would be Dark Side of the Moon or some Zeppelin album or something would be 30 million copies. But no, it's the Eagles.
Barbara Walters, 10 years ago this week, Barbara Walters hit on Bradley Cooper.
Hot.
He was one of her 10 most fascinating people in 2015, and she flat out told him she'd love to sleep with him.
I love it.
He was 40 at the time. She was 86. And I can't say what she actually said to him because there was no mistaking what she wanted.
She didn't say it on camera then.
She may have said it on camera. I'm not willing to say it into this microphone with, my paycheck hanging in the balance.
Well, if you're Barbara Walters and you're like, that dude is smoking hot and you're willing, why wouldn't you? I mean, you're 86. What do you have to lose?
It's the last sentence here. If you can see that.
You know what? I will amend that slightly. I find you very doable. Rhymes with doable.
Said it to him straight up, though.
And you might use a drill to do that.
Yeah, you've said worse.
I know I have.
We just don't want no trouble. That's the motto around here.
Trying to get through. We have 1 week left in this year, and I want to get there.
Let's get through 2025 unscathed.
Without a meeting. We've got meetings planned, but they don't have anything to do with me in particular. And I want to keep it that way. Woo. Anyway, Barbara going off. Check
I wonder
her out.
if you're Bradley Cooper, if you're like, oh, what would that be like?
Yeah.
Or would you be like, I might break that lady.
That's a good story.
You can be
on the bottom. Gentle, tender.
Loving, caring, caressing.
Nah, Barbara likes it. She wants it rough.
I think of the thoughts in my head at the time were probably gentle, but I love that you went just straight for on the bottom. That's yeah.
You could just be just like you do. You get what you need. I'm just going to enjoy the view, I think.
Or not.
Right. I'll close my eyes.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sports Illustrated named Serena Williams their sports person of the year. She was very dominant at this time. She won everything except her own charity 5K.
Oh, she didn't win that, huh?
Fresh off being crowned sports person of the year, she was caught in scandal as she hosted a charity race in Miami and caught a cab down the street after she thought she'd left the cameras behind.
Wow.
Except
it's
that
a 5K.
there she is getting in a cab and caught on camera in all her racing gear. She'd been dealing with some injuries, and insiders said she didn't want to run this, but she felt she needed to at least make a showing of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the cameras don't lie as the sports person of the year jumped in a cab to finish a 5K.
What was the prize? I mean, like, did she try to like claim the prize after everybody saw her get in there, or was she just like, I'm hurt? Take me to the finish line where I'll greet everyone as I run in. I greeted them on the way out. I'll greet them on the way back in.
That is unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. There's that.
I like that.
That's always fun.
It's always fun to take a peek back in history, recent history. It's funny because in 2015, we were still 5 years out from the pandemic. Like it had to be. It was an innocent time. It was a different time.
An innocent time.
Because I was just thinking, like 5 years from now or less, you'll be saying, 10 years ago today, we got our first taste of the coronavirus. That started to be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's to this day, I think everybody has their own feelings about their reaction to it. Mine was completely naive.
Well, who would have ever thought that the world could shut down that way?
A lot of people, they make movies about these kinds of things all the time, and I ignore everything as if it's just a joke.
Yeah.
And then there I am as the pandemic, and they're saying all the shutdowns, and I'm thinking 6 weeks max.
Yeah. Yes.
And then I
It's like,
find
don't cancel your
myself
summer plans
outside the Target before they open so I can get toilet paper. Like, who had that on their bingo card?
Not I.
Toilet paper will be the thing.
Especially the way we buy toilet paper in bulk these days. I'm like, well, we'll never run out of that. I mean, do we ever have to buy it again? Feels like a lifetime supply.
Oh, unbelievable.
But people were like bartering. Like, do you have any eggs? Because I've got 2 rolls of toilet paper. I'll trade for them. We all started cooking. And
Shauna moved into her mother's house. Her mom died last year. And in the garage is literally a lifetime supply of single ply toilet paper. So she's like, I can't use this, and I don't want to give it to. She wants to give it away. I'm like, she's like, I don't want to even do that to homeless people. Like, no, who wants single ply toilet paper?
Well, if you bunch
people
enough
with
of it
RVs,
up, sure,
yeah, I mean,
want
that's
it.
why
Right.
that's still widely available. None of us want a breakthrough. My God, we'd have to cut a finger off. But in reality, that single ply is what they use in RVs. It's what they use in outhouses. I mean, people who have septic systems can't use 2-ply. Or if they do, each time the person comes to clean the place, they get the talking to.
Ugh.
The paper you're using, you're killing us.
I mean, and toilet paper now, if you buy like Charmin or some premium, like it feels too thick. I'm like, you don't really need to be this thick. It feels like you should be like instantly dissolving in water.
Well, that's the thing. That's what he's got to.
Yeah.
If you want some, I
Yeah,
know a guy.
lifetime supply. Whole garage full of it.
Yeah, I don't want that. There must be a happy medium somewhere.
Or I
Donate it to a school or something. Don't they use, cheap toilet paper? Budget cuts?
How about a fast
Okay,
fact?
sure. Fast facts. Facts.
Beck
Yeah.
thought the song Loser was mediocre and didn't want it released as a single. His record label said, too bad for you.
That's the one.
It's the one, and it went on to be his biggest hit to this day.
Is that so?
Name the other.
I mean, I feel like I know a lot of Beck songs.
I know a lot of. I'm a huge Beck fan, and
But yeah,
yet
what was the biggest
Loser was on the radio in alternative,
Was.
in hard rock, It was everywhere.
He was one of the worst interviews I ever did. I was working at the Point when that came in St. Louis when that came out. And he was a kid. Like, wasn't he 16 or 17?
He was a record label or some executive's kid who
Put
made
out
an
a
album.
thing. He came in and he just really was not there. You know, those people. Like, I guess I have to be, they put me here. And I'm like, so how's your life changed? And, you know, you have this hit record. And he's like, it's about the same. I'm like, really? The same? Like,
Well, my dad's rich, so I didn't need any money.
so I didn't need any money. Everything's the same, but I'm like, but what about that you're sitting in a radio station right now? What about that you're miles from your house? No, it's all the same. Okay.
That's no fun.
Mm.
The interview that stands out to me, and I don't mean to pick on this person, you know, whatever. You were there for it, though.
I feel like I know who it's going to be.
Go ahead and say.
Ed Norton Jr.
Nope.
Oh.
No, that guy was a D, but he's a huge actor and completely out of touch and whatever.
Josh Lucas.
No, his name was Eagle Eye Cherry.
Oh.
And this guy he had a hit. Save Tonight?
Save Tonight.
It's a good song.
When the break of dawn come tomorrow.
I don't love the guy, though, and I was, we were happy to have him in because it was a record label thing where they were like, this guy, he's got a hit,
sure.
and you're going to talk to him, and we went, okay, whatever.
Sounds great.
And he did not want to be there,
No.
and he hated every second of it, and we were like, okay,
You're excused.
have a good one.
Thank you for putting your face in
And
front
there's
of
a guy
our
who went.
faces and, yeah. Well, there is a formula to success. Once you get a hit song, if you go and spread the love and are friendly and make radio DJs feel like you're pals now, like it's amazing. And fans feel like they're special. People are like, that guy, I like that guy. And if you don't, and you're a pill, or you don't want to meet any, you're already above it all. Good luck to you.
Who gets up at this hour? We do every day.
Yeah, every
and you're
single
here
day.
and up. So let's get with the program
Yeah.
and do this. Nope. Nah.
Nah.
Okay, Eagle Eye.
Have
See
a
ya.
good one.
Peace.
Yeah.
Sorry. 800-400-3697 is our text number, and Maddie's on the show.
Maddie.
Let's see here. One from the 408. Hey, listen, the Sharks overcame a 4-goal third period deficit to beat the Penguins in overtime. It was the biggest comeback in franchise history. Colleen and Sack reminding you that San Jose has a professional hockey team. We know.
Okay, thank
They
you.
also have an 80-plus game season, so we'll get to them. If in fact they do get anywhere near the playoffs, we'll start talking about that.
Oh, they'll get in the playoffs. Everybody in hockey.
Yeah,
gets in
they
the playoffs.
haven't,
Everybody
though,
eliminated
They haven't.
two.
in many years, so let's
Or one
hope.
of the two.
Fingers are crossed.
658. Good morning from Columbus, Ohio. Watching the live stream while I'm walking on my walking pad. It's snowing outside. Alex, listening on the YouTube, watching the YouTube.
Oh, it's snowing.
So nice. Weather outside
Hey, Alex.
is right.
From 510. Bob, you're great to watch when they talk about old stuff. The look on your face is classic. My kids are 38 and 35, and they sometimes have that same look when I talk to them.
She's actually waving at the camera right now. You look good on camera. You have the best lighting of all of us. We're live on YouTube every morning now. So if you're sitting at your computer, you can have us on in the background and then flip over if you hear us talking about something visible that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to YouTube and Google and hit Alice 973. We pop right up. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, I have a matchmaking situation for you guys. This might be good. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. This part of the show is brought to you by Atco Pest Control. Spiders slip into warm, quiet corners this time of year, but they don't belong in your home. Atco Pest Control clears them out fast. Visit atcopest.com and mention Sarah and Vinnie for 10% off spider treatments this month.
Atco.com. Dang it.
I think we missed a word in there. I think it's atcopestcontrol.com.
Yeah.
The terrible news this morning, and there was plenty of terrible news over the weekend. Very surprising, though. Later yesterday afternoon, everybody's phones started erupting. Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, were found stabbed to death. There are a lot of outlets saying it is their son. In fact, I want to say it's People Magazine here. No, TMZ is saying it. Their daughter, Romy, is saying it's Nick. Like, she's the one pointing the finger. Nick is...
They would know, too.
Right. Apparently, this happened at some kind of a family dinner. And I don't know if he was just the first one to get there and, got there early to ask for money or what have you. But the description of the murder itself is gnarly. I'm not going to tell you it's... because it's this guy's parents. It's so awful.
His addiction dates back to him being a 15-year-old. His first rehab, he was a 15-year-old kid.
And you said he went something like 70 times?
I think it said 17, but either way, he's been a bunch of times. There was a point where his dad said, if you're not going to stay in rehab, you're going to be homeless because you're not coming back here. And he said, I'll take homeless.
And he was homeless for a while. So by the time he did that interview with People Magazine when he was 23, I think he was trying to make it seem like he had gotten his together. And he talked about in the past tense that he'd been homeless. There's no good news in this at all. It's unclear exactly what triggered the violence. This went down Sunday afternoon in Brentwood neighborhood and down in LA. And one of Rob's daughters found her parents dead and told police a family member had killed them. Police is reporting that the couple's son, Nick, is being questioned in connection with the murders. But truthfully, in all the big news outlets, are they now finally mentioning Nick? Because I'm only seeing this in the gossip things. The official story from the news mags is that in fact, they didn't even identify that it was Rob and his wife as of last night. But this morning we're hearing that. Legendary director Rob Reiner and his wife were murdered yesterday, found dead in their home in Los Angeles in an apparent homicide. Rob was 78. His wife was 70. Rob Reiner has given us many gifts. He was an incredibly talented person. We old people like me remember him as Meathead on All in the Family, Archie Bunker's liberal son-in-law. But he was the guy behind This Is Spinal Tap. That was his directorial debut in 1984. And all these movies, they're all great. I love that movie.
Here's a clip from it.
We use on stage, but it's very, very special because if you can see, the numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11, and
amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it? It's not 10. You see, most blokes are going to be playing at 10. You're on 10 here, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there? Where?
I don't know.
Nowhere, exactly. What we do is if we need that extra push over the cliff, you know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Rob Reiner is the not English voice in that. Is his name Marty DeBerge?
Marty DeBerge, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a lesson right there in just pregnant pause. But these go to 11.
Number and make that a little louder.
What do you get about it?
These go to 11.
And he's just chewing his gum.
They just, I gotta say, I loved This Is Spinal Tap, and I was not disappointed by This Is Spinal Tap too.
Not at all.
I really thought, it was
I hope
actually
people
great
watch
to
it.
see those characters again, and I hope they do too. And actually, it just went to streaming this past weekend, so I think he came up on the show on Friday.
Yeah.
Anyway, some other shows that are, iconic is the word here. Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men, The American President, The Bucket List, and many more. And most recently, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. So as we are getting details on this, we will be getting them to you. But right now, according to tabloids, the alleged murderer is their son, Kurt. And this is Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle.
Nick?
What did I say?
Kurt.
Nick is the name. Thank you. People magazine is citing multiple sources to report that 32-year-old Nick, described as a screenwriter, is suspected in the deaths. If it's him, and I don't want to say it, it's alleged, way to completely throw your life away. Like, you are going to jail. You've destroyed your family. Great work, dude.
His sister wouldn't finger him if she wasn't absolutely 1,000% sure it was him.
Absolutely not. You wouldn't. If there was a question in your mind, you'd protect him and talk to him. He doesn't sound like an awesome dude. Okay. On Friday, we did bad advice. And one of the emails was about a guy. It was written to us by a friend of this guy who is recently divorced, in his 50s. She is in love with him. Good looking. He's really got it all, but he's got no game. Mm-hmm. How can I help this guy get paired up? So somebody, I won't say the name, I guess, but I forwarded this to the lady who wrote to us. Because why not? We've matchmaked before with bad advice.
Oh, someone wrote in and said, here's a great person and you should...
No. Somebody wrote in before and said, this is a great person. Somebody wrote,
saying...
I was moved to write. I want an intro. Hi, Sarah. I'm stepping ridiculously far outside my comfort zone and shooting my shot by responding to this morning's bad advice regarding the divorcee. Can I please ask the biggest Christmas favor ever and request you forward my info onto B? Linda. I'm a 49-year-old divorcee of 7 years with young adult and late teen children. I'm a career teacher, and I'd like to think I'm a good friend, honest to a fault. And while I live a very simple life, I believe I'm a good time. But life is lonely without a person. I'd love to meet a companion, just someone to laugh with, enjoy simple pleasures, and care for. Thank you so much. I can't believe I'm doing this, all in caps with multiple exclamation points. So I did forward that.
Oh, wow. I love it.
Somebody was inspired. We may solve this guy's problems.
Not that he asked.
No, which he didn't ask.
Unbeknownst to him, his problems are being solved behind his back.
Yeah. There's not a whole ton of info from this person either, other than an email address. So I guess he would have to also be quite inspired in order to reach out. So we'll see. Sometimes people can find other people. I mean, if they're on Facebook or if they're on Instagram or whatever, but there's not a ton of info in that. But I forwarded it, so.
How many marriages do you think wouldn't exist if it weren't for Sarah and Vinnie?
We know of a few in particular, people who met at live shows.
Aww.
There was actually a group of friends who became like I think we were calling them the Brain Trust. They were like the Hawaii 8 or something.
Yeah, there have been a bunch of stuff that's happened where I'm happy for. We've married people.
We have actually.
Oh, you've officiated.
No.
Oh.
Well, I officiated a friend's wedding, but no, we've never married any listeners. But we had a girl, Nicole, who worked for us for a few years, and she helped us, especially at the beginning of the pandemic. She was an intern, and then she was, and she saved our lives. And somebody, we were doing the Secret Show, and we were doing bad advice, and somebody wrote in and said, I love Nicole, and I think she'd be perfect for my son, and here are some pictures. When did they marry? Maybe a year ago?
Yeah, and she's pregnant.
No way.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
But we also have, we did marry someone. The gay marriage, I can't think of their names.
It was
2 boys. Actually, 2 girls and 2 boys.
Chris and
I saw the guys at Disneyland. I'm sorry,
my
I'm
God,
not
really?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but they saw me and they were like, "Dude," and I was, "Oh my God,
Ah.
I've forgotten that we did that.
you owe me your whole life."
I met my wife because of the show. She sent me an email. And
But you met your wife
Yeah.
because of this show.
Well, it didn't happen around the show, or
Mine was 100% because of the show. 'Cause I said something about dating and how I hated it, and she, very unlike her to write any, like, I can't believe she ever did it. She wrote
Sometimes
in,
people get a feeling.
I just felt you today when you were talking about that, and then she asked me out to see Kill Bill, and then we were married for 20
Rest
years.
is history.
Yeah.
and now she's just stomping all over your heart all the time.
Well, she brings your dog by to visit you. That's nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, there've been I think that's actually super sweet, the whole thing where somebody hears someone and really snags onto what gets said about them or what they said and then writes in. It's like that lightning strike. I feel this. I was like, oh, I'm going to forward that to the lady. So to B, Linda, who check your inbox because for sure this lady's email is
Maybe we'll have an update Friday at 7.
Yeah, Friday at 7. It'll be our last one of the year. Everything we do this week is our last one of the year. This is our last Monday that we'll be spending together of the year. Congratulations today to Haley Steinfeld.
What happened?
She is pregnant. She's having her first baby with husband Josh Allen. I think they just got married in May. And also congratulations to him on crushing the Patriots after they were leading by 21 points yesterday. I watched the first part of the game. I'm like, well, I know how this one's going. I'm going to go off and paint things. And I hear John just screaming from the other room. I'm like, oh no, this doesn't sound good. Anyway, Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen, they are going to be parents. They put up a very cute Instagram, I guess, post where it's snowy and she's dressed in a big sweatshirt that says mother, 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 mother all over it. And he yanks it up and kissing her belly. And she's definitely showing at this point. So they've hidden it for a while and they made their big announcement. And that's really it. I mean, you're pregnant. Enjoy. I want to say she's getting a lot of buzz on the movie Sinners. She plays this chick who, I don't know if it was Smoke or Stack, but she did one of them. And then he took off for Chicago or whatever.
Estranged lovers, yes.
Yeah. But she's funny. And like one of the first words out of her mouth is like her C word or something, right?
She's incredible.
Talking about, yeah.
I love her. I like her music. She's put out some really good music. And she was. And that Hawkeye series was one of the best series they did. And it's a good one to watch.
The protege?
Yeah, and it's a good one. It's Christmas themed. So if you're a Marvel fan and looking for
Marvel and Christmas, my God,
Marvel, Christmas, and Haley Steinfeld, it's all right there.
Well, there you go. Haley Steinfeld's pregnant, having her first baby with her husband, Josh Allen, quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. There have been some new Epstein photos that have been released. The funniest thing about him is that there's a picture of Donald Trump novelty condoms with his face and the words "I'm huge" on the wrapper. There's a little for sale sign, $4.50 a piece. I don't even really know. Like, was this like a party fave? I don't understand why there's a picture of these, but it's one of the many photos that was released. Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released a bunch of these on Friday. There were several famous faces. No illegal behaviors being shown. President Trump, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Steve Bannon, Bill Gates, Richard Branson, Woody Allen, Jimmy Buffett, who's pictured with this. I don't even know why they included him with this. It's Jimmy Buffett and his wife, and then it's Clinton and Epstein and Ghislaine, or Ghislaine, however you say her name. But then there's also a bunch of sex toys that are photographed too. Like, and one of them, it's the creepiest looking thing you've ever seen. It looks like, you know how Diddy had all that lube, like boxes and boxes of lube. It looks like this. It's a glove.
I've heard, yeah.
It's a glove, and it looks like it just got back from a Diddy party, and it's like black rubber, super shiny. Looks like it's got some of Diddy's product on it. And then it's each one has like different ribbing or like it's just the grossest thing you've ever seen. It's so creepy. And then there's like a jawbreaker gag that has directions like, don't leave someone with this on unattended. They could easily die from this. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, if you're into it, the pictures are everywhere, so you can find those.
Jesus.
Like, ugh.
Anything actually come out of these photo releases or just?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nothing yet. It's not the files or anything. It's just more. Oh, great. He was in pictures. There's one picture of Jeffrey Epstein like in a bathtub. And he's got like the shower curtain halfway pulled closed, but he just has, it's just, I don't know, just the creepy look on that guy's face. It's enough for me. It's all I need to be completely ooged out by him. Congratulations to Zootopia 2. It has gotten to $1 billion faster than any PG-rated film in history. It's been out like 3 weeks. Oh, I think it was actually out. Did we say that China got it first? I think we've had it for 3 weeks, but they're saying as of Friday, after just 17 days in release, it passed the $1 billion mark.
I don't know about the China release date, but I do know we went and saw it on Thanksgiving that night. We ate dinner. We had a family, dinner, and then we piled in the car and went and saw Zootopia. And guess what? It's good.
Oh, not too surprising. At the box office, Zootopia 2 remained number one, made another $26 million just in North America. Five Nights at Freddy's is almost at $100 million domestically. Made another almost $20 million. Wicked for Good's number 3. Durandar. Are you familiar with that? That's number 4.
No, I've never heard of it.
And it only made $3.5 million, which is good. This was not a huge weekend, frankly, for movies. Let's see. Oh God, this one was a total dud. We talked about this movie on Friday. It's called Ella McKay.
I had never heard of it until Friday, and now like this weekend I was getting stuff about it. I'm like, it's a little late. Like if I was going to go to the movies, I was going to have to plan it.
I must have seen it just in general reading celebrity crap, but that Maeve from the girl who plays Maeve from Sex Education, which is a great show. I think it's a Netflix show, and it's just awesome. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. She plays this title role of Ella McKay, and Woody Harrelson's in it, and Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. It looks great. Did I go see it? I didn't. It made $2.1 million for 7th place.
Well, you made a something corn.
Unicornment.
Yes. So you didn't have time to be out watching
I
movies.
was
You made a
very busy.
unicornment.
It has a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it might also be bad.
No. Oh, that's terrible. It looks so
Shame.
cute to me. The re-release of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, we were talking about this also on Friday, that made $1.8 million. Not amazing, but still, I mean, it's like getting a free $1.8 million if you're the studio. And The Shining has been re-released. It's only in 400 theaters, but it made another $1.5 million.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a strange
know.
time, but it is a winter.
It's a winter wonderland.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it is. They're trapped. They're snowed in at the lodge. All right, I'm out of time, Vinny. What's coming up in the news?
Do people want a donation in their name? After these.
Alice, 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Kind of a weird glow out there, huh? It's an orangey sky. It's Alice, 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, and you can watch us live. Stream video of the morning show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and search Alice973, and please smash that subscribe button. Do it because we're friends. Smash it. We need you to be, we want followers or subscribers or whatever it is you get on YouTube. Do it now. youtube.com/@RadioAlice973.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank. This holiday season, Fremont Bank Foundation is spreading cheer by supporting Alameda County organizations like Castro Valley Outreach, Open Heart Kitchen, and more. From warm meals to food drives, these organizations help families thrive. Learn how Fremont Bank Foundation gives back at fremontbank.com/giving. Here's what's happening. And good morning. Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas to you. We had really thick morning fog on my drive in. I don't know if that's clearing up but whoa, woof. Nerve-wracking.
It is hard to drive in that. It's a little white knuckling.
I'll take the rain over the thick fog every time. Anyway, clouds today expected, mid-50s, rain by Wednesday. I've got a little more on that. They're saying now that the atmospheric river that's headed our way for later this week is likely to be warm. And unfortunately, not a lot of snow. They're also saying that the chances of a white Christmas have dramatically changed. If you've been holding out hope for a white Christmas, and by the way, someone wrote us from Ohio saying it's snowing. So they're getting snow as we speak.
Yeah.
But Christmas is 10 days out, and advanced weather forecasts are shifting. Meteorologists say a warming trend is expected in the coming weeks, so odds of a white Christmas are diminishing nationwide, not just here. And we really need the snow in Tahoe, and it's going to be
but I'm hot and bothered.
A toss-up.
Yeah.
As to whether we get.
It's interesting. I know it's warm at your house. It has been so cold. I'm like, if only it was raining here this week, Tahoe would be getting tons of snow.
At my house, it's fluctuating because I went surfing on Saturday morning and it was 37 degrees as I drove out.
Oh.
But then that evening, warm.
Such a weird little appellation you're in.
It's just a little pocket of something. But right now they're saying, no, not great news for those of you with fingers crossed for a white Christmas. They say maybe Alaska.
Oh.
So there's that. Now you know.
That is, that's scary.
If you need a little extra spending money this holiday season, the Powerball jackpot was not won.
Oh boy, what are we up to now?
$1.1 billion up for grabs tonight.
Oh, tonight's the night?
Tonight's the night.
Tonight's
we'll
the
make
night.
his. Who sings that?
Sticks.
Oh boy,
I love that song.
I don't love that song.
Oh, I love Sticks.
So if I had won it, I wouldn't have shared. None of you guys sent me any. Nobody sent me.
I bought tickets.
You didn't send me a picture?
I totally
Neither
forgot.
did they.
No, I forgot.
Nobody did.
Oh, I bought tickets. We lost though.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Right.
No,
But for us
I
to
will
be in a
buy
pool,
again.
we have
No,
to do
I
it.
understand. I no one did it, and I didn't think of it. But I bought a ticket, and I will buy another one tonight.
Let's just do $10 and text it to the. I'll try and remember to remind you guys.
Okay.
I'll probably totally
Some
forget.
people did win on Saturday, the 13th. $2 million winners were in North Carolina and Pennsylvania, and $1 million winner in California.
Oh. Well,
So,
that's good.
some
Where was that
people
one
won.
sold? Does it say?
It doesn't say. I mean,
It's
I
a
could
big state.
research it for you,
It's
but
okay.
I'm going to pass and move
I
on.
think we'd know.
Go get a ticket if you're looking for a big payday. Because that's a big payday.
Oh, it's crazy.
I mean,
So
unless
good.
your tech idea is about to go, get bought, or you're
Sure,
about to hit
explode.
the stock market and just go completely crazy, then your next best chance
It's the lottery.
is the lottery.
Yeah. For the rest of us, we just want the lottery. My dad's so funny. He has this whole like spreadsheet where he plays the lottery all the time, and he was showing it to me, and it's got if he wins, how much the lump sum will be if you win this amount, and how much each of us kids get. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be on a monthly salary. This is fantastic, Dad. I hope you win.
Go Gentry.
Yeah, go Gentry.
I've always loved you like a father.
Oh, he wants to be added to the list, Dad. It's up to you. No pressure.
Total pressure.
Not for me, hon.
No, I mean, me. I really, come on, Gentry. Anyway, I went, by the way, I don't know what you guys did over the weekend. One of the things I did I had a morning surf, and then I got done and got all cleaned up, and I went to the mall.
Oh, how was that?
I drove over the hill and went to Valley Fair in San Jose, and it was fun. It was actually cool.
You found parking, no problem.
The usual crazy, bottlenecking as you're driving in. You're almost ready to not, as you see the crush of cars and are they going to have a spot for me? They did have spots. It did go well. I got through I did though. Here I am in the parking garage, and I can hear some dude hacking up a lung, and I'm like,
God, I hate that.
Why would you be going to the mall with that bad of a cough? Hopefully his family made him stay in the car, and they were in there, and he was back in the. But man, woof.
Yeah. Nobody's psyched to hear someone hacking.
And by the way,
especially these days,
just an observation: very few, if any, masks were seen. So everyone was out. And I loved it. And I bought a bunch of stuff. I'm very happy to have gotten my Christmas shopping done.
Did the girls do shopping for?
Went alone.
Oh.
I went alone. I didn't bring people because I can't deal with the.
Well, now that your shopping's done, now you can bring the girls.
Yes.
Bring them individually.
Did you get a delicious meal at the food court?
I didn't. I didn't eat anything, and I ran around. And I obviously, thanks to everyone who said hi. That's always wonderful to say hey.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to get the stuff done.
Great.
So are you
It feels
done?
good to get it done.
I'm done.
Wow.
Done.
All I have to do now is wrap. I still have a bunch of wrapping to do.
I wrote home and said, hey, please don't go in my closet. There's some stuff in there you can't see. And then she was like, I never go in your closet, and stop trying to make me look in the closet for the presents you bought me over the weekend. And I was like, actually, I need you to go in the closet. So she's on to me. That's never going to happen. But I'd really like to get those presents off my. They're just hanging over there like bangs in front of my eyeballs. I can't get them.
Wrap them and stick them under the tree.
I just want to give them to her right now.
Vinny famously will buy something 2 months before Christmas, and he's like, I got you something for Christmas. Here it is.
Just
but
can't
it's
help
for Christmas. Just open it. I can't. I'll get you something else.
I can't help it. It's such a cool present. She's going to love it. Okay.
Oh boy.
While we're talking about presents, that was my lead into this story, which is, hope your Christmas shopping's going well. Is a donation in your name a good gift or a bad one?
My first instinct is to say it's a bad one because I watched someone freak the F out over getting one when we did a Christmas exchange.
On the Secret Show.
On the Secret Show. We all drew each other's names, and that was back when there were 12 people on the show. And so everybody got one person to buy for, and Icky got Human. And
these are two people who used to be on the show, no longer here.
So Icky got Human. He bought him a goat in a village in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in Africa. There's a goat that was delivered to a village to give them milk and meat, I guess, at some point. Depends how hungry they are. And he was livid.
The guy who got the present.
Human was so mad.
Human?
Yes.
Was mad? I think this is like a perfect gift for him.
The Son of God.
The Son of God.
Actually was so rude in return for this gift that he'd been given.
He was so angry.
The kid who gave it to him was broke. Like, he's a guy who this job does not pay big bucks when you're first starting out in radio. Sometimes never happens for people. And in this case, Icky came in a big market, but was not highly paid, spent some of his budget on this thing for this guy. And this guy's response was, you bought a You made a donation in my name? That is the lamest gift. It was so rude, and Icky was broken from it. Like,
he was all bummed out. Like, I thought I was doing a nice thing.
I don't have money, and I just bought you a gift, and that's your response?
Wow.
It was a really dark, 20 minutes. Yeah. It was very, very ugly.
I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed
ugly.
The volley and thought to myself, wow, what an ingrate. And wow, what a thoughtful gift. And look at him almost crying now. Oh, go on, guys. Go on.
Reminds me of the Seinfeld Festivus episode where George gives gift cards from the Human Fund that he made up. Oh. And I have a friend every year, she sends a gift certificate saying that a donation's been made in my name to the Human Fund.
I like it.
It's a funny
That's
thing
very funny. It's a funny throwback.
Someone polled 20,000 Americans and asked if donation in your name is an actual good gift or a bad one. They didn't ask about specific nonprofits, just any charity the person might pick because it's important to them. It turns out most Americans do think it's a good gift. 50%,
I think it's nice.
56% said, yeah, that's a good gift.
Yeah.
They're not on the fence. They're not, well, it depends. No, they're saying, yes, that's a good gift. Yeah. And I agree. I'll tell you what I think. I find that thing you bought in the airport as you were rolling through, or the thing at what is that? They put stuff in the checkout lane.
Oh, right. The last minute grab items, the eye candy.
The spontaneous purchase or whatever they're called. Don't do that. Save your money. Yeah. I don't want the thing that I'm not going to use.
And now I have to deal with. I have this.
Whatever it is.
Do I put it in the trash? Do I put it in donation? At Goodwill? I agree. I would take a donation.
Give me the donation to the Ocean, Surfrider Foundation, whatever. I'd take that over the $2 money clip you bought at the airport while you were rolling through.
There's nothing you can buy at the airport for $2.
Right.
Yeah, $2 isn't really a price anymore.
No, it's not. It's not really, a bill. No. It's not a price.
Hey, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but a $20 donation someplace, you could go, you know what, thank you. That's nice that you thought of me and that can I write that off on my taxes?
And honestly, I actually take it back. You could while you're, what do they call those purchases? I can't think of the name, but it's when you're in the checkout.
I think it's a spontaneous purchase.
You could buy me gum. I do enjoy chewing some gum sometimes. That would go to use. Any particular flavor? No, it doesn't matter.
Like the cinnamon?
What I'm trying to, I'm good with that. What I'm trying to say is I'll take the gum over the thing that I go, oh, I don't know what to do with this now.
Oh, you got me like a weird piggy bank filled with M&Ms.
A horse statuette.
Oh, I'll take that.
I know you will, but that's what I was trying to say. Is I wouldn't want that. What am I
going
to do
maybe
with
you
this?
and I can trade. I'll give you my donation, and you can give me the little horse statuette.
Totally rethinking my gift for Vinnie this year. Jeez.
Oh.
Do you get him junk?
I'm going to get him gum now.
If you think it's a fully lame gift, the donation in your name, you're not alone, but almost. 6% say it's the lamest gift you could give someone.
Oh, the lamest gift.
I don't know.
I don't think it's the lame. I definitely feel like you get so much junk at Christmas and there's the whole forced buying presents for people. I feel like if you can't think of anything to get somebody, why not do something like that? Or I guess, load $20 on a Visa gift card that they can use anywhere they want to, because at least you feel like that will get spent. But when you just buy somebody some crappy thing, it's like, oh, so I'm just a crappy thing to you.
Yeah, sometimes a bad present makes me feel sad.
Right.
And like, this person doesn't know me at all, or I don't
and
want
I gotta
this,
act
or now
like
what do I
want
do with this?
Right.
It really stresses me out.
Yeah.
Would you rather get a gift card or a donation in your name?
Well, how much is the gift card worth?
They're both worth the same amount.
I think it depends.
I'd take the donation.
I'd take the money. That would be fine. It feels very unpersonal. But if it was a really good charity and something that I cared about,
something
it's like
thoughtful.
Somebody's, I can't say that I agree with everybody's cause. Like, everybody's got their cause. And so if they're donating to a thing that they've hit me up for money before or whatever, like I'm like, okay, well, thanks for doing that for yourself.
Gift card all day.
Yeah, I kind of want
keep your stupid charity.
The cash. I'm very greedy though. So.
The ideal traveling companion has some of these traits.
Okay.
as people get ready to travel for the holidays, you may want to play this segment for your 4-year-old because, kids.
Yeah, bad travelers.
The worst.
Yeah.
A new study looked at what the ideal travel companion looks like and found these 4 key traits. Are you listening, Corky? Young 4-year-old Corky family member who's going to ruin everything with your outbursts and other nonsense? Stop being so emotional.
Oh.
The good traveler is not too emotional. They're good under pressure and won't freak out if something happens. Like, for example, your flight's been delayed.
Yeah. It's okay. You'll get there You'll get there at some point.
They're an experienced traveler. They know what to do. They can get from point A to point B without you. If they know more about your destination than you do, that's ideal. But some experience traveling. I realize that's not for Corky because, Corky's 4,
Right.
but still.
I think you can find out a lot about someone by traveling with them. I feel like a big road trip can make or break a relationship. And certainly if you're doing, if you've got a new boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever friend and you're going to head over to Europe to backpack for a while, character will be revealed.
Yeah. Similar priorities are on the list. Things like sleep schedules, energy levels, matching budgets. The more compatible you are, the better.
That makes sense.
And they're responsible. You can trust they'll do what they say and follow through and not leave you hanging.
Oh.
Having a wild card in the group can make a trip more interesting, or it can cause way more headaches.
We're all meeting at 6 a.m. for the tour bus that's going to take us on the day-long thing. And where's Bill? Somebody get that guy up.
Damn Bill.
I know. I like a middle energetic thing. Like my brother is one of those people you go on vacation and there is no downtime. He's got every moment is planned with some activity, and if you got to go or he's going to pout about it, like everybody's got to be gung ho at all times. I'm like, I am on vacation. You know what I'm looking for? A hammock and a cold drink and my book. Where's my book? Like, I want someone closer to that. I'll do some stuff. But God, I don't want to I feel like I have a schedule in my real life. I don't need that on vacation.
Yeah, I don't like the Julie
Forced
McCoy.
activity. Yeah.
I've got plans for every day. Good for
Every
you.
minute of every day.
Have a good one.
Have a great time on your plans. I don't want to ride an ATV on the beach. Have fun.
That sounds pretty fun. I
I'll
wouldn't
just sit on
mind
the
that.
beach.
Horseback riding, you can keep that. Though.
No, see, I know that's something I can get behind.
Our text number is 800-400-3697. Maddie reads those.
This came in from the 408. We were talking about that guy from Bad Advice.
Oh, yeah.
I told, by the way, I'll read the text, but I did respond to her and say, email it to Bad Advice.
Badadvice973@gmail.com.
That way we can forward on. I have a catch in San Jose. She's a widow over 13 years, has adult children. She's beautiful, kind, and frankly just doesn't like the set of apps. And maybe you could connect me with a friend, or maybe you guys are onto something.
Okay, we're not going to be a matchmaking service. I appreciate that. But this person was responding specifically to this one lady.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try and do matchmaking.
Yes.
But I appreciate that people are looking. And I feel like if this works out, then how serendipitous. But don't do that. We're not just going to look for someone for you.
I don't know. That could be fun.
If you would like to take that on, Bob, by all means.
It will be a nonstop flood.
Enjoy yourself.
650 donation gifts equal lame and lazy.
I don't know. It depends.
There are people.
The reaction, though, it was astounding for being on air. I was like, even if you're mad about that, can you just seem gracious on
I
air?
actually think it turned out funny and memorable.
Yes.
So for that reason, it was
Me
it
and
was
you
a
were
good
laughing
reaction.
our asses off.
In general, especially a person who's so godly, you're just looking at it going, you got to be kidding me.
Right.
Well, can I ask who did he have and what did he get them? Maybe he had put a lot of work and thought into his gift.
He just splashes money out. He does spend his money, but it's not his money. It's his mom's money.
I truly do not remember
I don't either.
Who he got that year. When we did it many years in a row. I can't remember a single present from it, though. I know you get me good birthday gifts every year. You got me.
Not this year.
Oh, why? What happened this year?
Because I forgot.
Oh, but in the past, like that jacket that I wear every day, that Vinny got me, and the one I wore before it every day, Vinny got it for me.
You wore that jacket. The first one, I was like, I can't believe it. We're going on, I don't know how many
it was
years.
Falling apart. And Vinny was like, here's a new jacket. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Threw the other one in
And
the
the
trash.
whole, like, I keep everything I own in these 2 pockets.
It's my purse.
Right.
I don't have to carry a
Except you
purse.
have purses. But anyway, there was like, oh, well, I keep here's my vape, and here's and this is
Here's
this,
my
and
phone,
I got to have all
some
this stuff.
earplugs in here, some
my
tissues, I got
God,
my reader glasses.
Didn't know I was, okay.
Yeah, put it all in there. It's like changing purses.
408. I once gave a book to a friend for Christmas, and she said, no, thank you, and wouldn't take it.
Oh. What kind of... I love books. You can give me a book any old time.
Hey, Alice fam. I was talking about Christmas time and gifts. How are Maddie's AI kids doing, and does he have any special plans for them? Phil from Fairfax.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he got an AI family.
The kids are great. They are really enjoying.
Are they in their 30s now? How old are they?
Well, I mean, I can age them at any point. So, like for Christmas, I've kept them young.
Oh, great.
7, 8-year-olds.
You take them back to the peak Christmas enthusiasm.
But they're excelling in everything. They really are top of their class in all things. I have a bumper sticker that says my AI kids are honor students. I mean, I'm
My
really
AI kids are honor students.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got to show off, let
Right.
people know.
Well, then I'm sure as they're young children, you say, my kids are right now absolutely frothing for Christmas. Can't get it out of their head. And yesterday, Edie goes, how many days till Christmas? And I looked it up and went, okay, it's this many days. She goes, how many? No, that's how many sleeps. How many days? And I'm all, honestly, stop it. You're just going to live.
It's a week and a half away.
Your
you'll
job
make it.
here is to stay alive. Just
Till
stay alive.
Christmas.
It's going to happen. It's coming. Just stay alive.
It's so hard when you're a kid. I remember you couldn't wait. It was like the first day of school.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. So excited. I'll never sleep. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, I got an update on Rob Reiner, divorce, a century of life, and a gold medal auction. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show. It's Monday. Monday.
Did everyone get to hear you singing just now?
Yeah,
Oh, the mics were on. Okay, good.
Yeah. You didn't hear Maddie?
No, I didn't have
We're
her
harmonizing.
Oh,
It was,
sorry, I missed
it's
it.
incredible.
Yikes.
I mean,
you can go back and watch it on YouTube later today.
Yeah. Yep, it'll be there for you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great
Ooh,
news.
let me see if we got any new followers. You guys go check us out now. Come on, it makes us look good.
Well, we're
Seriously.
at 3.7. We were at 3.5 on Friday.
Yeah, but we've been at 3.7 all morning. I want more people. Go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973. We need to rival some of the other stations around here. Ooh, there's some coffee on my screen. I wonder how that happened. Couldn't have been me. All right, let's see here. I'm sure we have a sponsor, and we do. It's Cartelligent. Don't step a foot on a car lot. Get the ultimate hack. Buy or lease any new car with help from the experts. Check them out at cartelligent.com. Car buying solved. Solved. The big story today is Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, although there were a lot of not good news stories over the weekend. But honestly, this just blew my mind last night when I saw the first report starting to come in. The son has now been arrested. If you missed the story, Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, were found stabbed to death by their son, allegedly their son. They were murdered in their home in Los Angeles, in the Brentwood neighborhood. They were knifed. Rob was 78. His wife, I believe, was 68. They describe knife wounds. Let's just go with that. They also share another son, Jake, and a daughter, Romy. And apparently they have an adopted daughter, Tracy, from his first marriage to Penny Marshall. Romy is the daughter who apparently found the scene and was the first to tell the police, you should be looking for my brother, Nick.
Which is your sister.
Yes.
Has fingered you here.
Right.
And I'll tell you something, when we sit down, and this just goes for every person in every walk of life, when we see movie stars, directors, and all the money they've got, and you just think, what a life. There, in that guy's home, was a teenage addict, probably making everyone's life miserable. And he was in and out of rehabs, and ultimately, it looks like he killed his own parents.
Right.
It's awful.
The son, Nick, has been arrested in connection with his parents' murder. There's a couple, this is TMZ, and there's a couple kind of unexplained bits here too. So Rob and Mike and Michelle Reiner's son, Nick, has been arrested as being held on $4 million bail, according to TMZ. He's in the custody of the LA Police Department as of this morning. He was booked in at jail there. As reported, the couple was found by one of their daughters on Sunday with their throats slit inside their Los Angeles home. Friends, listen to this. Friends and collaborators, Billy Crystal and Larry David, were seen. That Billy Crystal comedian, Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm, is also the co-creator of Seinfeld. They were seen leaving the couple's home Sunday evening looking very distraught. Why are they all of a sudden in this story? Do they stop by? What?
Maybe they had a dinner.
Maybe they were already there.
This was last night? Was it last night, the first night of Hanukkah?
Oh, it was the first night of Hanukkah, the 14th. What's today? Yeah. So I wonder if they showed up
for a celebration.
As the daughter was.
Oh, I don't know.
Was fine because why? When you would think that someone would, if the cops were there, there'd be nobody else allowed in, right? Yeah, I'm sure there'll be more on that story, but there it is. And if you're like, who's Rob Reiner? Well, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, A Few Good Men. It's a very, very long list of movies. And as Bob, the president of Bob's Movie Club, pointed out, they really are all pretty different. Like, this is Spinal Tap in 1984 was his debut movie. and then to be, doing Stand By Me and The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally. They're all.
And then his mom was in a very famous scene from When Harry Met Sally.
Oh, is she the lady who says?
She's the one that says.
Oh, you didn't play the whole lead up to that.
I didn't know if we should.
Probably
I'll have
not.
what she's having.
That's Rob Reiner's mom?
That's Rob Reiner's mom.
What's her name? Estelle something? Can't remember. I was reading all about his family this morning. But anyway, he's given us so much. It's starting with being Meathead on All in the Family. And I guess his first began his career as Steve Martin's writing partner on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, which is even before our time. Then it's like my dad was a big Smothers Brothers fan. In 1968, he was writing for them. He and Steve Martin were the youngest on the staff, and then 2 years later, he joined All in the Family. So you'll be hearing a lot about this, but the latest news is that the son, Nick, has been arrested. He's being held on $4 million bail, and as we get updates, we'll bring them to you. I did see a thing here. They say it's very likely YouTube is going to pull this. So if you did want to look at it, there is a movie called Being Charlie that premiered about 10 years ago. And it is a movie about the family's tensions. And Nick is in it. They're all in it. There's apparently a big dinner scene where it's all about their family. And this was right around the time that Nick did that interview with People magazine where he was talking about how he is a recovering addict and that he'd been homeless. So
now I thought, and I could be completely wrong. I thought that movie was about a politician who had a son with addiction.
Be it 10 years before Rob and Michelle Reiner were killed in their home, Rob made a movie about the family's tensions, including those with son Nick. I don't know. This is the first I'm seeing of this
What
movie.
I just read was that the movie's about a politician who has the same problem Rob has, which is an addict son. And the son did work on that film with him.
He co-wrote it with the younger son.
Right. But they're not in it.
He's in it. Nick apparently is in it.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, they're making this sound like a documentary, and I don't know that much about it.
It's not a documentary. But it's based on their lives. They did a scripted
version of what they've
gone through. And a politician played the character of Rob,
right?
And his son
director.
played.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's that. And by the way, they're actually saying here that they may pull it. So if you wanted to, I don't know why they would though. If it's not, at this point,
very close to home.
Yes, definitely. Let me see if
maybe they're like, how are we going to get a jury to sit down and who knows? I don't know.
There's a lot of, I don't know. There we go. There's that. Next up, Amy Schumer announces divorce from husband Chris Fisher. I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. She was like, that's not necessarily where we're heading. She shared the news on Instagram where she wrote, we love each other very much. We'll continue to focus on raising our son.
What an impossible nightmare to be going through family drama like that or, relationship drama and then have to deal with it in the public and the opinions of people who don't think you've A, tried hard enough, B, how could you have married him in the first place, C, only because you're skinny now do you think you should. Oh, my God.
Right. Chris and I have made the difficult decision to end our marriage after 7 years, she wrote of herself under a photo of the two of them. We love each other very much and will continue to focus on raising our son. She seemingly parodied divorce announcements in the rest of the caption, writing blah, blah, blah at the beginning and middle of the post. She said, we would appreciate people respecting our privacy at this time, blah, blah, blah.
Well, like most relationships, that thing probably had been over for a while and they'd stuck it out and find themselves now making, by the time she's ready to announce 2 or 3 weeks ago when the news broke, that's done. There is no, there's a 1% chance we'll be back together. No, there's not.
Teeny thing.
Nope.
So that is happening. they're divorcing.
I actually can't believe this. They just had a kid, right?
He's a couple years old.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
you think kids hold things together?
Kids
No,
are-
I'm just surprised.
No, it's really sad. It's really sad. I mean,
It's got to be because she got skinny. There's no other explanation.
yeah, it's definitely that. Let's just go with that. There's no other. I mean, they have a kid, for God's sake. Who would ever get divorced after having a kid?
And because kids are easy.
Oh, my
In
God.
fact, I heard they fix everything.
Right.
They come right in and fix it all
Right.
up.
If you have a bad relationship, throw a kid in the mix.
Yeah.
That's
They'll fix it all.
right. They do. It just makes you just the love and the familial harmony.
I just want to
Oh,
go on record that that's not what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, though, so.
I like your honesty. Dick Van Dyke turned 100.
He
on
did
Saturday.
it!
He did it. He lived.
Woo!
He made it all the way. His wife, Arlene, says he had a great time. They had a party at their Malibu home, which was attended by family and friends, and Arlene led a surprise flash mob that danced to a medley of Dick's songs.
Oh, flash mob. Oh, what a
Who
throwback.
doesn't love a flash mob? It's been a while since I've heard about a good flash mob. It used to happen all the time.
I know, it was the best.
I really liked
Ugh.
it. It would just be like random people walking around through a plaza, and all of a sudden, like this one person would start playing the flute, and then somebody comes over with the viola, and the next thing you know,
viola.
I don't know, whatever, some instrument. Next thing you know, there's just like this whole thing going on with choreography and everything.
Oh, they were so fun.
They were. You don't see enough of them.
No,
But-
well, because people started hating on them. Like,
Well-
look, can we get off with the flash mob and it's so cringy? Ugh. People who hate fun, like Maddie.
I do
You're
hate
making
flash
up
mobs.
fun. You're making up fun. Well, I also think the pandemic did a number on it. I mean, I feel like 10 years ago, you were much more likely to hear about a flash mob than like during
You
the
just
pandemic.
sang your
And
own
hate
theme
them.
song. That was really nice.
No, thank you. Yeah. It's not just for me. It's for anybody who's making it not fun.
You make it not fun. You make it
Yeah,
not
Maddie, you make it not
Get
fun.
all excited and you make it not fun.
But you are the inspiration behind the hit song. I mean, you are.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. You make it not fun. Play it for Vinny. Vinny.
Make it not fun. You make it not fun.
Yeah, Vinny.
Get all excited and you make it not fun.
Sorry. John wrote that for you.
Lucky me.
Mm-hmm.
Dick Van Dyke celebrated his 100th on Saturday. The flash mob was just icing on the cake. Arlene says, it went so perfect, just everything. And he was so happy, his face. I love to make him have that face, the happy old guy face, I guess. Prior to the actual date, Dick Van Dyke told People magazine, I feel really good for 100. Sometimes I have more energy than others, but I never wake up in a bad mood. It's nice.
It's a good impression, too.
Thanks. You make it fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. But 100 years, that's incredible. Do you think, well, I don't want to start a death clock or anything, but I mean, you hit 100.
You kind of set that date and then, it's like, okay,
Right.
time to throw it in.
It's like I always think about the Ozzy thing, how he died less than 2 weeks after, they just poured everything into this celebration of Ozzy's life. And he gets there, and there he is, and he looks so happy, and he's so pleased that everyone's there, and they raised all kinds of money, and then he was like, hold me tight, kiss me, hold me tight. I know.
I started to tear up when you said that.
It's just, well, I mean,
It's so
so much
sweet.
better than getting in a fight. Like I hate when you hear about like somebody who's like, we got in a fight, they stormed out, and I said some hateful things, and they said mean things to me, and then they left, and something, that was the end. Like that is just so never. Always make sure the people you love know how much you love them. Oh, that would just be the worst, knowing that the last thing you said to someone was something awful.
And that's how life goes, It's sometimes, or maybe the last thing you said to them was, "I got to go to the bathroom."
Right.
I
I don't want that to be the last words either.
That was my Luigi's last words.
What?
Yeah. My
Your
biological father.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to go to the bathroom and then
And then people were like, "Where's
Killed it.
Luigi? Was he sitting on the toilet?"
yeah.
Oh,
Well, he
that
I mean,
I
style.
do not want to be
He
caught.
fell and then hit his head. So like he and my mom both
Oh,
died the same way. They hit their head. And it's so. Why am I bringing this up? Have Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
This
No
is the
one,
time- hug
everything's
those
going to be
people.
okay.
Hug them all. Hug them all.
Everything is going to be okay.
Just watch when they go to the bathroom. Be careful.
Dick Van Dyke's 100.
He's 100. That's great news. I'm sure he'll live another 100 years.
100 more.
Don't let him go to the bathroom, for God's sake.
Not alone. Go in there with him.
Get a camera.
Help him.
Oh, Maddie.
Is Ryan Lochte the Gia boy?
Yes,
Oh
the
my
swimmer.
God.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Talk
The
about
I got
losers.
robbed in Brazil guy.
Yeah. Sure you did. Ryan Lochte is auctioning off, I think, 3 of his 6 Olympic golds.
Oh,
including
come to that,
the
huh?
medal that he won before his 2016 scandal in Rio. Now, I do not know how much you get for a gold medal, but I would think, he's a little bit tainted love. He is auctioning a medal from 04, 08, and 2016. And let's see.
For charity?
No.
Oh,
Well, if he is, I'm certainly not seeing that here. Parting ways with half his Olympic gold medals. He's 41 now, and he just announced this middle of last week.
So,
go
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, people have paid between $950,000 to $750,000, but those are for medals from countries that don't normally win them. So the average for a U.S. is about $37,500.
Oh, so
That's a lot.
It is a lot actually. I wonder are the scandals? I guess one of them is the one he won right before. Let's see, the one he won in 2016. Right before the infamous scandal that led to a 10-month suspension from the swimming team. So is it worth more or is it worth less if it's by... He certainly has a story.
It's all about how you sell it,
Yeah, I guess.
What does he do now?
Nothing. He sells his...
Oh my God. I
sells his
feel
stuff.
so bad for him.
He doesn't do anything?
I don't know what he
I
does.
mean, he can't even be a lifeguard at a swimming pool?
Oh, he could do that. Yeah, that'd be good.
He can't be a
He'd get
coach
to you
on a
really
swim
fast.
team?
I'm not seeing what he does. Let me see if it says.
He's a motivational speaker
Oh, well...
and a brand ambassador.
They do say that people who've that's a circuit that needs people like keynote speakers. People pay money for that.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of politicians do that, and probably, I'm sure, there's actors who would do it if they go to Comic-Con and just sign
Well,
stuff.
I don't want to badmouth anybody that actually gets help from someone who can motivate them or help them.
Mm-hmm.
And enough people have ruined their own lives, whether it be with booze or drugs or just simply, I've made a mess of, I'm in my shell, but if I move, I'll come out of my shell. And then they go to a new location expecting a new them, and then they find out they're still them.
Yeah.
And they're still going to hide in their house, and they don't say hi to people because that's the way they are. It's not the town they are in, it's them.
Do you guys remember when the pandemic started and people started buying vans and living in their vans and traveling the country? I saw an amazing post from one girl after she'd been doing it for several months. She said, "Your problems are still your problems in a van."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you're in a van.
And now you're stuck in a van.
Down by the river. He revealed that he is writing a memoir recalling going from hero to zero in the blink of an eye. He also is talking about, let's see, he's currently going through a divorce from his ex-wife, Kayla Reed.
Oh, I didn't know that was happening,
in
too.
September, he opened up about his mental health on Instagram, sharing that he was 54 days sober at the time. After my accident in 2023, I fell into a really dark place, depression, loneliness, and feeling like I was giving up in life. After admitting to falling into a cycle of substance abuse, Lochte said he needed to make a dramatic change this year. So I checked myself into a recovery center, but in life, you're going to get knocked out or hit a roadblock. It's not how you get knocked out. It's how you keep moving forward. I'm bettering myself each day. If anyone out there struggling, please know you're not alone in this.
Oh, he should do a documentary. I feel like that would be a great way to make a big chunk of change and to change his PR. You know, because
That's
right now
not a bad
he
idea.
doesn't have a very
Certainly
good vibe.
plenty of footage of him. I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
He was on The Traitors, remember?
I
Season
do.
1.
Oh,
I do remember
Yeah.
that.
I don't remember that.
That's funny. That did not occur to me until you just said it.
Yeah. So he's out there.
Yeah. Well, and he's had to face his problems head on. Like, the scandal in Rio, that was no small thing. He did go from hero to zero. He was like kind of fun and he was the Gia boy guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden it was like, what a scumbag. How could he do that?
Well, we've all faced this at some point in your life, one way or another. And a lot of times when I was young, I found things where I was like, I would never sell that. Not going to sell that. It's just kind of,
I need to sell
he's
it.
had to evaluate his situation. And I'm sure someone said, you need to raise money quick.
Yeah.
And
You
there
got
it
some
is.
bills coming up.
So he's bummed. I'm sad to see it.
All right, what you got coming up?
A lot of stuff, including a guy in Vegas who said, well, he's suing after these.
Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Happy Monday. Coming up at 9:05, it's your chance to win Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer. Check this out. This is amazing. In this prize package is a pair of tickets to all of the following shows in 2026. Ed Sheeran, Olivia Dean, Ariana Grande, Louis Capaldi, and the San Francisco Symphony's Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lord of the Rings. 9:05, your first chance to win today.
It's all your Christmas.
Yeah, everybody on your Christmas list gets tickets.
That's a big win.
It's a huge package.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Yeah, you can lose weight during the holidays with Jumpstart MD.
Yeah.
Start for just $25 when you mention radio, RADIO radio. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. Here's what's happening. Early fog and clouds, maybe some sun breaks, but for the most part, it's going to be cloudy and we're heading into some weather,
All right.
which we haven't seen for a bit.
I'm
A
back,
little
baby.
chilly is not really weather.
Right. Well, it's whatever. It's with the weather today. But yeah, when we think of weather, we think of events. Yeah.
I'm
throwing a party.
surrounded by East Coasters who came up hard through hard winters. And they're like, oh, it was like 35. I can't believe it.
Our blood's thinning.
It's colder here somehow. It's
because we have less clothing on.
Right. You used to have to walk to an outhouse to go to the bathroom.
I know, and I never want to do it
in the heart
again.
of winter.
Yes. And that seat's cold. Woo-hoo.
I bet.
Freeze to it, I'm sure.
Rain looks to be starting on Wednesday, everyone. The Niners won 37-24, and on Monday Night Football tonight, Dolphins at Steelers, 5:15 game time. Also, the Powerball rolled over, so we're up to $1.1 billion.
God, I can't wait to be a billionaire. It's going to be great.
So, and that's drawing is tonight if you want to get in on the dough or contribute to my win. Time for you to get your gavel and your gown, Sarah.
I'm ready. Judgy McJudgerson.
We need you to be the voice of reason
All
here.
right, I'm ready.
A man is suing a casino after waking up in handcuffs with $75,000 in debt he has no memory of signing for. Aria Resort and Casino and its parent company say that this guy signed off on markers, was taking loans, basically. Michael Duke Thompson, 64, licensed attorney and longtime Aria player, they say, said his last memory from January 23rd, 2024 was leaving the high-limit blackjack room with a bunch of money in his pocket.
Oh.
He had thousands of dollars in chips.
I got chips.
I'm walking off a winner. He says he next woke up the following morning in a Vegas casino security holding pen, handcuffed, and facing over $75,000 in gambling debt from markers he has no memory of signing for.
I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
As the presiding judge. Videotape, pretty common in the modern day casino. Do they have any video evidence of him taking these markers, signing his name, sitting at the table, making ridiculous bets, going all in when he's got a pair of twos?
My guess is they have video of it all, but he's hoping in some way to get that all thrown from Discovery.
And he is a lawyer, so of course fighting this is second nature.
He says that those signatures only loosely resemble my own.
We're hammered.
Right. So, is a person who is drunk beyond the ability to remember anything that's happening responsible for what they've done?
They are. But I will say there should be this person has been overserved rule. And they shouldn't be doing markers for somebody who's clearly inebriated. Now, I get that the whole business model of casinos is feed those people drinks, get all their money. When you're sitting at a table, those drinks are free. You can't just walk around and get free drinks, sit down at the bar. If you sit at the bar and you're playing the built into the bar top video poker, they're also free. They'll give you free drinks. But if you're not gambling, they won't give you the free drinks. They just want you to sit down and gamble so you can get your drinks for free. Free. It's a fluid word.
So is it possible, Sarah, in a world where maybe there is no video? Maybe there's not. And this guy, he got arrested and put in jail wrongly.
Because they were like, that guy looks like he's got 75 grand he could pay
They
us.
jumped him for no good reason. He was just walking by with his winnings. Next thing you know, they phonied up some markers on his behalf, and they say he owes $75,000.
I just feel like the casino would not do that, and that there is video evidence. So my judgment, without having seen said video, if the casino says that this happened, you're guilty.
Okay, so
burnt.
he's guilty, but does he owe the money back?
Yes, he does owe the money back. But I will say that I feel like it's not. It's like anything, you know. You don't do that for the drunk guy. But some people really hold it. Can be way drunker than you think they are, and seem to be in control of all their faculties. They seem to be able to handle a pen and take the money without just tossing it all. And they're like, their whole job is, we want you to borrow money from us,
right?
So that you'll owe us money.
I've been bounced at a casino before because I was too drunk.
I'm shocked.
You guys, that's.
What do you mean you've been bounced?
You get loud and crazy
because you were drunk, or because you were owed them money?
No, because I was drunk, and evidently I kept bending the cards or something, and they warned me 3 times, and I did not care. So they do watch out for that, at least in Tahoe. Shout out.
That was the infamous night of everyone on the show was drunk except for me.
No, that was a different night. No.
Are you sure that wasn't the night before when you
No,
guys
no,
rolled in and I was like, oh my God, everyone's drunk.
No, this was
and
the
we're
same.
on the air.
This was the same trip. I was at a slot machine, and it was winning and winning and winning, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I decided if I leave the machine to go to the bathroom, somebody's going to take it. So I just went to the bathroom there in my pants and continued to gamble and won. It was wonderful. And then I went to roulette in my pee pants and won.
It's so warm.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, wow. I couldn't leave it.
That was a decision you made.
That was a decision I made.
You were drunk, right? But you...
No, actually, I went down because I was broke and I wanted free drinks, and I had like $20. Put it in this thing, and it was just one of those nights that it just kept paying me and kept paying me. And
there
people
isn't
were circling,
a world where it makes
it.
sense for a guy who's not drunk to go in his own pants.
Don't be ridiculous, Maddie. You were drunk. Stop it.
No, I later on when I went to the roulette table in my pee pants, yes, but no, I made a decision. I was like, I can leave this machine and somebody's going to jump on it immediately, or I can just stay here, do this, and continue to win. So I chose to do this and continue to win.
How much did you end up making for the night?
I won like $450 that night.
Worth it, huh?
Yeah, totally worth it. Do it again.
$450.
Yeah,
and you peed, and then you kept the pants on and sat at another table.
Yep.
It's insane the judgment I get from him on some of the things I say when he has stories like that.
It's
right there up his
insane
sleeve.
that he judges anybody for anything when somehow in his brain it made sense to just go right here.
I have a new judgment I'm going to make.
I'm going to go in my own pants.
Maddie, you owe the $75,000 that guy supposedly owes. You gotta it's payment for your past sins and for peeing.
And the worst part of
on
this,
the stool.
The worst part of this story is he wants to defend that he did that of sound mind. He doesn't want to go, I am an alcoholic. I've made some bad choices, some really bad mistakes. It comes with the that's the story.
I stand by my decision to go number one and
for
continue to win.
No, for $450. I thought he was going to say I was up like $10,000.
Yeah, thousands of dollars,
okay,
maybe.
Fine, $10,000, $450. No.
That's why I had to ask because I knew the answer was not worth it.
What? I was on penny slots. It was a truckload of
Wheel
pennies that I had to roll up.
And I kept getting Wheel.
Oh my God.
Fortune. You're not leaving that. Not leaving it.
You know what? Whatever you say. If you say that you couldn't leave it, then You couldn't leave it. I think everybody else could leave it.
I don't know.
I do know.
Yeah, I'm going to say people are maybe there's some complete gambling addict who's like, no, you can't get it.
To anyone out there who's trying to say right now in your head or to the radio or out loud maybe or texting in, Vin, you've gone in your wetsuit. Yeah, I have gone in my wetsuit. I don't want to.
Right.
It's not, as some people would say, the way you warm yourself. It's not. But if I'm in the ocean and I'm having fun and I'm getting exercise and I'm however far from land.
Also, you're basically alone. You're not sitting on someone's chair and dripping down onto a rug and then continuing in your pee-soaked pants to other tables. I mean, you must have stunk.
You're squash walking. It's in your shoes.
And I always peed in my wetsuit before I did a triathlon because of the warmth factor. Everybody does. Everybody's standing there. Everybody's doing it. Everybody does it.
It isn't why. Oh my!
It's a good story though. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
This guy and his $75,000. He was overserved by the casino that took his money.
He still owes
it.
Whether that's work it off or pencil out a check.
I don't know. I just really feel like that there should be somebody humane enough to say, we can't give you any more markers, sir. You are hammered.
I don't know.
You need to, here's your room key. Go up to your room.
I mean, this seems like, I don't want to accuse Vegas of, preying on people, but it seems probably happens a lot.
Yeah.
This is unique only because he's a lawyer and decided to take it wide.
Exactly.
I'm going to fight this. Well, he's going to lose.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy. I'm sure there's no video of you signing for all this stuff and playing at tables. He's just one of those people that can hold it together. That's the only thing I can think of because I just feel like they would say, you're hammered. We're not giving you any more money.
It's almost Christmas. Today is December 15th, which means you're 10 days away. By now, the room might even be cleaned up. By now. In this 10 days, what is it? 8:49. Most my kids actually, and I did the same thing. So it's this, part of the joy is running into the parents' room. We're up. Let's go. Yeah. Come on.
Ours has gotten progressively later.
Yeah. Well, we still have very little kids and they're into it and it's going to happen.
I got to tell Sean he's got to get up early.
It'll be all over by 9:00 on Christmas Day. And then it'll be, you please go play with that stuff.
I'll be eating coffee cake by myself at 9:00. John won't even be up yet.
Anyway, what are you looking forward to the most? For a lot of folks, it's just the food you get to eat. Speaking of your coffee cake, Christmas cookies top the list of things people are looking forward to.
I like making them, and I do like decorating.
The butter cookie, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, like a sugar cookie or whatever. But yeah, I don't even really want to eat those. I do look forward to the food. I like the nice dinner with family, but I love to give gifts and that I put some thought into, and I love that. I love the whole gift thing. I think that's nice.
Hot chocolate is next on the list, which I'm surprised by. I don't ever drink hot chocolate. And occasionally someone will bring it up and that sounds kind of, and then after a couple sips, I realize, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'll just take some of that whipped cream, squirt it right in my mouth, and then I'll go back to my coffee.
Chocolate is on the list. Chocolate chip cookies in general.
Jesus.
Cookies.
It's all the candy and treats.
3 of the entries in the top 5 are some type of cookie.
Oh, my God.
Sorry. 4 of the top 6, gingerbread cookies.
I do like a gingerbread cookie.
You do?
I do.
I don't care about those. Mashed potatoes, cinnamon rolls, bread rolls, and fudge are all the things we're looking forward to this holiday season.
I cannot believe I get to see my family.
Nope.
I can't wait to get that one present I'm looking forward to.
My mom used to make
fudge. Singing carols.
And I remember eating it and liking it. I haven't had a piece of fudge, and I haven't thought about wanting a piece of fudge.
Somebody brought us fudge? I think it was at the other building. This is the last time I had fudge. Somebody brought in some it was like half chocolate, half peanut butter. Do you remember that?
I do remember it, but who did that? It was one of our interns, wasn't it?
It wasn't Lindsay. Lindsay's always bringing us.
Was
treats.
it Lindsay?
I don't know. Ask Lindsay if she's ever made it. If she's ever.
I don't hate fudge, but I don't crave it. I don't make it. I don't buy it.
I would never buy it because it's just too much. It's just like a big hunk of chocolate in your mouth. I don't need chocolate.
No.
I mean, listen, if there was some fudge here right now,
well, of course
I would have a little piece.
And you wouldn't. A little piece.
Yeah, I don't want to. I would never eat like a bunch of fudge. Like I remember being a kid and having fudge, but chocolate gives me acid reflux. Then I can't be eating too much chocolate.
It does.
It does. Yeah.
Acid reflux.
That's right. Heartburn.
All right.
The layman's term.
How about a fast fact?
Sure. I love a fast fact. You know that.
Fast facts.
Movie previews are called trailers because originally they were shown at the end of movies.
Is that so?
I don't remember that. Do you?
I don't.
The name stuck even once they started showing them before the movie begins.
Yeah, I have never really sat and pondered, like, why do they call it a trailer? Because it is just a preview. It's a coming attraction.
Trailers used to be at the end. That's how they got the name.
And now that's just what they're
called. And now we're stuck with it. Vincent van Gogh's famous painting, The Starry Night, is actually a view from the room of a mental asylum in France where he'd admitted himself.
Oh. Well, he definitely did have some problems.
Yeah. No, he sure did.
Way to take the bull by the horns.
800-400-3697. We've got texts, and Maddie's here to read them.
I'm just going to run through these real quick.
Uh-oh. Is this something about some guy who peed himself for $450?
First one, 415. Maddie, as a woman listener, we have tolerated a lot from you, but pee-pee pants is the deal breaker. 510. OMG, Maddie, that's the most disgusting story you've ever told about yourself. Ooh, and you said it on the air when you're trying to meet someone. 510. The fact that you would dump a lady because you heard her pee, but will pee your own pants is wild.
You know what? That's a solid one right there. You have a long list of things you cannot accept.
925. A woman can't pee in a toilet in front of Maddie, but he can pee his pants by choice. Let's see, from 510. I surf. Peeing in a wetsuit is completely different. Water comes in through the
totally different.
No, I understand.
Gradually.
As I'm being judgy, I just wanted to point out, I understand you might be thinking there's a similarity there, and I don't believe there is at all.
And 707, Maddie, you bonehead. A casino attendant will lock your machine so you can go to the bathroom. My grandma used to do it all the time. I didn't know that. I didn't
know that. That's crazy. They would rather do that for you than have you pee on their stool.
You don't have a friend you could have just had sit on it.
No, I was by myself. I was waiting. My wife was meeting me the next day. I'd been in Reno for 4 days with no name.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
yeah, I was in great shape. Let's see here. And then one person defended me, 707, Maddie, I wear Depends at the craps table all the time. No pun intended.
That's a good one.
Oh my God.
That's supportive.
You're so serious about your fun.
That you almost make it not fun.
That you diaper up. My God, man. But okay.
Those diapers seem like they must be really dependable.
415, does this mean Maddie will leave shoppers alone if they don't return their carts to the rightful place? Apples and oranges.
Don't worry.
I'm judging
If it's a dude and he's any bigger than Maddie, he's not saying a word. It's
Right.
only a lady or someone who he knows he can take.
I can knock that kid over.
I will squash a kid.
We're going to take a quick break.
Okay, good.
Everything's going to be okay. Coming up next, your chance to win Alice's Ultimate Stocking Stuffer plus SNL, Courtney Love, and Taylor Swift. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer. Right now, take the word holiday, HOLIDAY, to radioalice.com. You'll enter holiday in at radioalice.com, and you'll be entered to win a pair of tickets to all of the following shows in 2026. Ed Sheeran, Olivia Dean, Ariana Grande, Louis Capaldi, and 2 shows from the San Francisco Symphony, Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lord of the Rings. This hour's code word is holiday.
That's big.
You'll have another chance to win with Mason at 12:05 and another one with Jane. It's Jane at 5:05. This hour's code word is holiday, courtesy of Messina Touring Group, Golden Voice, Live Nation, Another Planet, and the San Francisco Symphony.
Haven't heard Capaldi's name in a bit.
I know. That'll be a good one. Do I see an update here for Rob Reiner was murdered yesterday. And his wife it looks like by their son Nick, who has been detained now and is being held on $4 million bail. If you haven't heard this story, it started with one of those quick alerts that you get on your phone. 2 bodies recovered at Rob Reiner's house. The ages fit. And then now they are saying it is in fact Rob Reiner and his wife murdered by their son Nick. And we've talked a lot about this all morning. You can certainly Google it if you want more information, but we'll get you any fresh information as it shows up. He is, it's shocking. I mean, this guy, he's been a huge part of my life.
A lot of people's lives.
Yeah. I mean, the Princess Bride, Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, Misery, which was the adaptation of the Stephen King book. I think he even did a show called Castle Rock for a while. Wasn't he behind that too? He's got some affiliation with Stephen King. But for me, he most recently did Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, and the 1984 absolute classic, This Is Spinal Tap. That's one of my favorite movies. I've probably seen it more than, well, maybe not more than Love Actually, but a zillion times. I loved it. I'm really, really sorry. What an incredibly horrible ending to an amazing life and career. And to think your own son, oy.
Well, yeah, there it is.
It's just stunning.
I mean, I guess you don't go around saying, I hope your kids don't kill you, because why would you ever think that that's something you'd need to say out loud?
Right.
And then there it is.
Yep.
Whoa.
SNL over the weekend was great. It was actually a really funny show. I found myself laughing. John and I watched the whole thing, and Lily Allen was the musical guest, and she performed a couple of songs from her new album, all about her divorce and life with
David Harbour.
Hopper from Stranger Things. On the second song that she did, and she was wearing like lingerie and sort of there was no band. It was her singing the tracks as she's in what looked like to me just a big wig and lingerie. And there's a bed, and she's walking around in the bedroom, and she's in the second song, there's someone laying on the bed, and it turns out to be Dakota Johnson. They must be great friends. And she read a portion. I guess there's a text message from somebody that David Harbour had been boning that she recreates in the song. So I don't know if it's the exact thing, but she's laying on the bed behind that curtain. And then at the very end of the song, she steps out from so she's sort of silhouetted back there. And then at the very end of the song, she comes out and they hug. And
the story that I saw over the weekend led me to initially believe she was actually the person the song was written about.
Was Dakota Fanning.
And then it just didn't end up being the case. But the way it was written was she's Madeline.
Okay.
Which is the name of the song,
yep,
right?
I think so.
And then after you read a little deeper into it, you realize she just played the part of Madeline on the TV in the song. She read the text out. But she didn't actually do Lily's husband.
Right.
That was another lady.
Maybe Madeline. I don't know if it's the real name.
Why are you
of the
biting your
person.
tongue in there?
I'm not. I'm just listening.
Okay.
No thoughts and feelings on this? I mean, you're the one who's done the deep dive on this record, with the Lily Allen record.
No.
You have very liberal opinions on how loyal someone's got to be to you, though. So Do you fear that there's a possibility the extra rope you allow your partner might be how he hangs himself?
For sure. I feel like, not me personally, but I definitely think that's a valid concern. Like, you have to be open and honest for any relationship to work, especially this type of relationship. And if you don't really want to be in that type of relationship, then you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Well,
It'll
she
just
said
leave you feeling sad.
They were, just listening to some of the lyrics that she put out there for SNL, it was like it just sounds like kind of a terrible heartbreak. Like she was in with him and she was into it, and they got married and the sex stopped. Is basically what she said. And then he
stopped wanting.
Apparently, she was like, I would tell you all my fantasies, but that would be it. I would love to act them out with you, but you won't. You're not interested.
This guy was with her, married her, and then stopped.
According to her lyrics. I mean, maybe she's being dramatic.
Well, I don't doubt, though, that she, as a public person, and there's no secret who she's talking about,
right.
She would open herself up to a complete other side of the story right? So I have to believe she's telling her truth.
Yeah.
And not making that up entirely. Now, maybe he has another side to it, but I doubt it.
So she was good, though. It was they were compelling performances. They were weird and cool. And then they even did a skit where each of them I think it's Strange or something is one of the choruses in one of her songs. And each of them, they're all sitting around a table, friends who are gathered together for whatever reason. And one by one, a spotlight comes in, everything goes dark in the room and a spotlight comes in. One of them sings like, why is he saying that in that way? It's so strange. And then turns out their not waitress is Lily Allen, and she does the final one. So she actually performed in one of the sketches. It was cute.
I love when the musical guest gets to get involved.
I like it too. I think it's really fun. That's why I love when they host and are the musical performer. I think it's super fun.
I'll have to watch this. I didn't see clips of this yet.
It was really good. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to go out and get that album and listen to it over and over, but I was thinking these are really interesting lyrics, and it does seem super painfully truthful, and she's laying it out.
That's how you get the best art, right? You have to kind of be tortured to make good art like this.
Have gone through something.
And yet there are people who have kamikazed their way into early death, or like in the name of art, you gotta at some point be able to go, but I do want to live.
No, Halsey says that in one of her more recent albums, like, I prayed for inspiration and then it almost killed me. Yeah, sounds about right.
Right.
Next up, there is a Courtney Love documentary. It's called Anti-Heroin. And it's unveiled by the people who did Pamela, A Love Story. We just recently got a documentary about Pam Anderson. I guess this is Dorothy Street Pictures. They're saying she's waited a long time to tell her story. They say here, one of the most influential female figures in alternative culture in the 90s and 2000s. She's getting a documentary, Anti-Heroin. It was just announced by Sundance as one of the festival's 2026 world premieres. And it's been in the works for some time, following Courtney Love in London, where she moved a few years ago. Now sober and set to release music for the first time in over a decade, Courtney is ready to reveal her story, unfiltered and unapologetic. So,
the last part, I don't know. Is there any chance that she changes your opinion of her with this movie?
There's a chance. There's always a chance. I've always been kind of fascinated by her. I mean, she is pretty punky. I loved that first record.
Who is this we're talking about?
Courtney Love. She was married to Kurt Cobain, and she was the lead singer of a band called Hole. And
this is a hole in my pop culture knowledge, Courtney Love. I didn't even know about that famous VMAs thing until you guys showed it to me a few months ago.
What was the VMAs
where she's like
thing?
drunk, announcing an award.
Oh, no, that wasn't Courtney Love.
Yeah, that's Anna Nicole.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
I can see where you'd get mixed up. They're both bleach blonde, and their makeup's a mess.
Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain, for a minute there, were like rock royalty.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just absolute, the king and queen of the 90s messy rock scene. And then it became, you killed Kurt.
Yep.
And then it became,
You stole all their money. You won't let them have the royalties.
what happened to that lady?
Yeah. She was, she did Sid and Nancy.
People versus Larry Flint was
People versus
huge
Larry
for her.
Flint. Wasn't she? There were maybe one or two other things too. Like she showed up at an Oscars one time, and she
That was for the People versus Larry
was.
Flint, and she was absolutely cleaned up and looked
looked
great
smashing.
and was.
But she's a mess overall.
Yeah.
Like mostly she's a mess. And the latest things I've ever heard about her are problems with their daughter, Frances Bean Cobain, that there were, I think the Frances Bean was only dealing with the grandmother. There was all kinds of trials and tribulation. But anyway, she says she's sober and she's putting out new music and she's got this documentary.
I interviewed her once and it was a phoner and she was supposed to be on for like 15 minutes. She had a big gulp cup and said she's only allowed to have one glass of wine a day. So it was this big gulp.
So it was in a bit.
She ended up staying on for like an hour and a half. And it's like listening to a homeless person name drop. Like just everything, like according to Courtney, everything in Hollywood that's ever happened
Is because of her.
is because of her. Yeah. Ed Norton's whole career, thanks to Courtney Love.
Oh, I'm sure he's grateful. Anyway, there's a Courtney Love documentary.
It'll
called
be an interesting
Anti-Heroin.
watch for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I'll come away with like newfound respect.
It'd be a long stretch.
I will say Whole live, awesome. She rocks. She does rock.
actually loved Whole live. And, Drew Barrymore was at that show. This is before Kurt died. And she was holding Frances Bean, the baby, in the back of Mississippi Nights in St. Louis.
Wow.
I know. It was such a weird, like, why is there a baby here? But they
She
were
was
great.
famous for the baby doll dress with no underwear and the foot
up on the monitor.
PA, and the whole front row got a show that the sideshow, if you will.
The bottom show. Could this season have gone any worse for the Chiefs? They were eliminated from the playoffs for the first time in 10 years yesterday, and Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. But fear not, Taylor was there to, I don't know, pep them up afterward. The first time I've seen,
She addressed the team in the locker room.
She did. She gave him a little pep talk, like, "Don't worry, guys. Just don't try that hard the rest of the season because you don't have to worry about it anymore. You're mathematically eliminated."
Draft pick time.
Yeah, it'll be great. Try to lose more so that you get a higher draft pick. Travis explained it all to me, and this is what you guys should do. But I guess her birthday was on Saturday. She turned 36. I didn't realize that she's a December 13th baby. Of course, it's the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
That's why all the documentaries came out this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There was all the Taylor Swift stuff over the weekend.
Were they all #1 hits?
I don't know. I didn't see any. They were all TV things.
Oh.
They were tearjerkers, I'll tell you that. I watched the first episode and I started crying immediately.
Of the 6?
Yeah, of the
Where is that airing?
documentary.
Is that
Disney
on
Plus.
Oh, it is Disney Plus.
I don't think you're the one that showed this to me. I'm pretty sure I saw it on my own. The video of her on Fallon and her dentist visit. No, her LASIK visit. Did any of you see this video?
Oh yeah, it's from back in the day. It's a few years old.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, the video. Wait,
with
her
with the
appearance
banana
on the show.
No,
yes, it's with the banana.
the appearance on the show is from a few years
From
ago.
way old. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just
Tell
saw
me
it.
What happened?
She got LASIK. She's on Fallon, and Fallon goes, "Your mom sent me some video, and I want to play it. And it's from you. You apparently you got LASIK, and this is video." And she starts to get that like.
She's genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
by
What
this.
are you? Why do you have this? And so one of her lines is. So my mom was nice enough to drive me for my surgery, but also videoed it and sent it into the TV. And then she goes on to say repeatedly, she's like, "But not on the TV." And he goes, "Let me show this to you." And then it's her. And she's clearly had something to help her with the pain. And she's trying to get a banana. And then she goes, the banana snaps off and she goes, "Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the other one." And her mom goes, "It's okay. I'll take that one." And she goes, "But it doesn't have a head anymore." And she goes, It's fine. I'll take this banana. Let me get you the one you want." And she's just in that like
Oh, Taylor.
David after dentist.
Yes.
very David after
Yeah.
It's
dentist.
charming.
Is this your life?
And she's like, and her mom goes, "You cannot cry right now. You've just had eye surgery. You cannot cry."
No crying. No crying.
So she's trying to fight back tears over the banana, the beheading of the banana.
The poor dead
So,
banana.
I don't know why I just saw that, but I thought it was brand new. It was fun.
It's so fun. It's adorable.
All right, Vinny, what do you got coming up?
Oh, boy. Another lawyer suing and some
exciting.
fast facts and resolutions. That's right. The new year is right around the corner as well after these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Thank you to our 50 new subscribers this morning. It really makes us look good. So if you could go to youtube.com/@Radio Alice 973 and click subscribe, that'd be huge. Huge. Watch us live stream video of the morning show on our YouTube channel. We're live all morning long, including right now. Just go to YouTube. You can search Alice 973 and remember to smash that subscribe button.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Alice's Ultimate Stocking Stuffer.
Woo, 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 woo.
Stuff this in your sock.
Oh.
Wait. All this week, listen at 9:05 a.m., 12:05 p.m., and 5:05 p.m. for the code word. Then head to radioalice.com to enter that code word for your chance to win a pair of tickets to all of the following shows in 2026. Ed Sheeran, Olivia Dean, Ariana Grande, Louis Capaldi, and the San Francisco Symphonies. Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Lord of the Rings. Sorry, there's some weird lettering there. Courtesy of Messina Touring Group, Golden Voice Live Nation, Another Planet, and the San Francisco Symphony.
Sweet deal.
It's a big win.
Huge. Huge.
Yeah. So, there you go. There's that. Weather today. We should see some clouds and chilly. Mid-50s is your high. And rain is on the way this midweek this week. Unfortunately, it may be a warm one. But we'll just cross our fingers for feet of snow in Tahoe.
That would be great.
And not rain on whatever is
Feet
there.
of rain.
Our top New Year's resolutions include losing weight and being happy. These are on repeat, I'm going to guess. For most of us, feels like
Right.
exercising more. Yeah, that would be great.
I resolve to think about doing that in the new year.
Just be happier. Again.
It's easier said than done.
Well, happy's about the choices you make.
Yep.
And about being present and about saying yes and no with deliberately. As in, no, that will not, I'm not doing that. Or, this is good for me. I should go for a walk and breathe deeply.
I'll say yes to that.
Lots of things are about the choices you make.
And choose to be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else, if you start and end each day with a little bit of gratitude, then at least you've taken a moment in each day to look around you and notice what's being done for you, what's good in your life. It's important.
It's easy for me. And I love life. I'm a happy person. I love my life. I love my kids and all the stuffs. But there are times when things come up where I'm like, oh, like the missus will go, hey, let's go for a family walk. And I'm like, but I'm right in the middle of, and I have to go, all right, you know what?
Let's go for a walk.
The laundry will do itself. It's fine. Let's go for a walk. And then I do, and I'm happier for it.
Right.
But these are the kinds of decisions I'm making, the choices. When I can get very caught up in my list, you know, and that makes me happy actually getting those things checked off.
Crossing
But
them off.
that's not the ultimate goal in this life, is to not be someone who always had their laundry done. Or is it? I don't know.
Do you have anything that you're going to be resolving?
I have already been working on my physical fitness, and I'm down
feel like
some
that's
weight.
gonna
I'm getting
continue?
there, and I will continue to. Yes, I'm over it. It's time. There's no more excuses. My doctor has actually said to me, "You got to drop a few lbs." So I'm doing it. I'm under 170 now.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to leave it there, but eat healthier, save money. These are all the improvements that people plan on in the new year. Lose some weight, improve your mental health.
Yeah.
Learn a new thing.
Oh, that's always fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's one of the reasons why I picked the guitar back up, was because I wanted to not only learn that instrument, but start just learn a song. Even if it takes you, because I can't do it. My kids will go, you play all the time. I'm like, no, I don't. I pick it up, but I need like concentrated time to learn a new song or whatever.
You thinking about going back to lessons?
Not right now. I can't. We're too busy. But it's been taking me forever to learn this one song, but I don't care.
What
I'm working on it.
learn?
It's the ocean. It's actually not. And It doesn't matter. The point is, I love it.
Mm.
And it's something that I work on, even if it's going to take me months to get that lick down or whatever it is. That's what I want to do.
That's a lovely way to spend time working on an instrument.
Spend more time with family is on the list. I do a lot of that.
I'm going to do a little less of that this year, I think.
Read more books.
Mm.
Oh, my.
I don't know if I could read more books. I pretty much am always working on at least 2 books at any given time.
Edie is 7, and she's our little artist. And so all her drawings and paintings, I'm always like, give me that. It's going under the glass or it's going in my room or whatever. And this weekend she said, I've changed my goal. I'm going to become a writer. And I was like, writers are the best.
So what has she written?
Nothing. But I hope that she becomes a writer. So that's right now on the list, the current new list of things.
Yeah.
Is
Writers got to write.
Or they do got to write. You're right.
You should get her a nice, like, leather-bound journal that she can write in. Something that
She
like,
probably means she's going to be a typer, not a writer.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But I've often, I always keep these notebooks for things I'm doing, and do you have any paper? Here's a notebook. You have a bunch of paper now.
Don't lose it. Put your name on it.
They go fast.
They do.
Around 1/3 of adults plan to make a resolution this year. That feels like a tradition that's on its way out.
Really?
I think so. I think everybody's working on themselves all the time now. And if you don't know, Instagram will tell you. You're a mess. You should work on yourself.
I feel like the resolution's not going anywhere. Whenever,
Really?
people set that for a date to quit something or to, begin some new life journey. I think it's a nice turnover when the year changes, and I don't think that'll go away.
I feel
think people want to improve themselves.
I agree, but I also feel like most people who, especially in a place to advise others, would say, that's a recipe for failure. You should not worry about it happening on the first and just try to make some lifestyle choices and changes whenever.
Well, that's a logical thinker right there, Vinny. A lot of people need a kind of a hard end date. End of this year, beginning of the next year. And then it happens, New Year's Eve passes and you're still, you're like, well, I get it. It's now officially 2026, but I'm still at this party from New Year's, so I'm going to keep drinking and smoking cigarettes. And then you're like, then it's the next day and you go, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and do it because I'm not going back to work until Monday. So then I'll start. So Monday will be my new day. And then it's a month later and you didn't do Dryuary and all the other things you promised to yourself. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll do Dry February.
I think the fact that the new year happens in the winter also really hurts people's chances of being successful.
Tough, right? There you are, stuck in the house.
Well, I'm going to put everything into quitting on this day, and then you don't. It's soul crushing. I know this firsthand.
Well, you feel like a failure.
Well, I already didn't make it.
And I told everybody I was going to do it, and then I didn't.
A female DoorDash driver in Indiana's in big trouble.
Oh, what'd she do?
Courtney was caught on camera dropping off a bag of food, taking a photo for the app, and then spraying something on the food before leaving.
Well, don't people realize we're all on videotape at all times now?
The customer says they ordered $30 worth of Arby's.
Wow.
And had it delivered.
Okay.
Not long after starting the meal, the guy's wife started having trouble breathing, and then she got sick.
No.
They inspected the food and the bag, and they realized that it may have been tampered with. They looked back at their security footage, and that's when they saw the delivery person spraying their food. They believe she sprayed it with pepper spray.
Oh.
The customer complained to DoorDash, and they refunded him. They also told him the driver has been kicked off their platform. The police are also involved.
Good.
They've since arrested her.
Pepper spray, huh?
Yeah, she doused the delivery with pepper spray. She says, I am deathly afraid of spiders and was trying to pepper spray a spider.
That was in their food?
That was near their food. The overnight low was 35 degrees, and they say at that temperature, outdoor spiders in Indiana are not active and would not be crawling on any exposed surfaces.
Right.
She is making that up.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
She was arrested after
tip.
it was a low tip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They didn't tip her.
Which is rude. Obviously, you don't deserve retaliation, but you should tip.
You should tip. If someone else is going out into the 35-degree weather to pick up your food and bring it right to your house so you don't even have to move hardly off the couch at all, Yeah, give him a tip.
She
People hate
faces
tipping.
4 felonies, 2 counts of battery resulting in moderate injury, and 2 counts of consumer product tampering. She told investigators she was visiting her father in Indiana at the time and is being held without bond in Kentucky prior to her extradition to Indiana, where she actually lives. So she was visiting. But that's weird that she'd just go out and start delivering food.
I guess if you're a registered driver for them, you can do it wherever you're at. You just turn on the app and go. That's crazy. And Arby's does not need the bad press. I mean, poor Arby's. Isn't there anywhere else we can eat?
We don't have that clip anymore, do we?
We don't.
Oh, that's too bad.
Isn't there anywhere else?
Residents should be able to trust that the food they order for their families is safe, says the sheriff's department, according to the DoorDash people as well. We don't. She's fired. She's no longer an employee. Is it wrong, Sarah?
It's wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah. At least I don't even have to think about it. Please don't mess with my food. But also tip.
I am absolutely shocked at how many people regularly, it's a regular part of their day that they have food delivered to their house. I'm shocked at how often that happens.
I was in a weird position the other day. I had at the end of the class on Friday, it was my last class, and one of the students
I saw your post.
Yeah, wanted to buy me a coffee. And I'm like, sure. So we went down the coffee, and she didn't tip. She didn't tip the barista. And I'm like, and I didn't have any like ones or anything to throw a tip in, but I was like really, I felt mortified. Kind of like, you're going to throw $1 on there or something? Yeah.
Yeah. You got to tip people, especially at the holidays.
Well,
did you on SNL? They did this thing with, you know how like Spotify and all these apps have like end of the year stats that you get, like the rapping. They did one like the parody was now Uber Eats is going to tell you what, and it would show you like, you know, your number one pick was nuggets, or you know, like your Wendy's biggest fan, and there's even personalized messages from the people who work at the way. Thank you so much. We're the number one Wendy's.
I have a question.
Yes.
You know how certain pizza places used to employ a delivery driver?
Yes.
Like you'd work for the pizza place.
Yep.
Is that gone now because DoorDash can...
I believe that is gone.
I don't think it's totally gone, but even the ones that you can order delivery on their website, sometimes I think it
tosses you over to DoorDash.
They use DoorDash.
Or
but my
one of the
Chinese
others.
food place that I've been going to for years, on like at night, they have their own delivery driver.
Is that right?
Yeah, the food's so much cheaper when it doesn't get contracted out to DoorDash.
Yeah, actually, there's a sandwich place near my house that I can walk to, so I do. And there were 3 or 4 like Uber Eats, DoorDash people there, and the lady said to me, she goes, "Thank you for calling and picking up your own thing." She goes, "I pay them 1/3 of the total price of what they're doing. Like DoorDash takes a chunk of their pay for it.
What?
And charges you a delivery fee. Yeah.
And you've got to be in bed with them because that's where the
order's
expect
coming
it.
from. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That I can't believe how many people order food to their house. Like regularly.
You're single. You're not always wanting to cook, a whole meal.
No,
for
I understand
yourself.
you're single though. You can get up and
Yeah,
get in
get
your
up and
car
go.
and go to the store
Go to
and
the
get
store.
the thing you
Get the
need.
thing.
Like
It's
I'm
convenient
shocked.
though,
Leave my
and
house?
the convenience is it's too tempting. And once you've done it a couple times,
I think that must be it.
It's gotta
Once
be.
you're in a system where that seems to have gone so easily. And if you think in advance, you're like, you know what I'm going to want in 2 hours? A sandwich.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that in now.
All right.
I save money by getting my groceries delivered because I don't do any spontaneous buying. If I go to the grocery store, I will buy things I don't need.
Yeah.
When I get it delivered, I get only the stuff I need that's on the list.
I just thought of the word you were trying to think of earlier. Impulse buy.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's the word!
You know,
God, it was killing
when
me.
he said spontaneous, I was like, oh, it's like an impulse. Oh, it's like what you wanted to say. That was from 6 o'clock this morning.
The whole
impulse
room
buy.
let me down.
I was like, yeah, the spontaneous purchase. What? All right, we are going to play a game called
All right.
Dead or Alive. All right, number 1. Alan Freed, Dead or Alive, disc jockey who coined the term rock and roll?
Dead.
Dead, says Maddie.
Alive.
I'm going to say dead.
He is dead. In fact, he was born in 1921, so he'd be well over 100. He died in 1965, though. Wasn't he also the guy who coined the term payola? Like he was one of those guys?
I don't know if he coined it, but he was one of those guys that had a Cadillac with a glove box full of Coke delivered to his house.
Look, I got a built-in mirror right
and
here.
the record he's supposed to play.
Yeah.
Play this, and the rest of the car is yours.
Yeah, so that's 1 point for Maddie, 1 point for Vinny. Bob, I'm sorry, you're not on the board yet. How about this one? Dave Clark, drummer and leader of the Dave Clark Five.
Alive.
Dave Clark.
Oh, I have to go.
Well, it's
drummer
follow the
and
order.
leader of the Dave Clark
I'm going to say he's
Five.
dead.
Dead.
He is alive, 86 years old. I know. I would have said dead too.
Bob's back in the game.
Whew.
How about Cindy Birdsong? She was a member of the Supremes after Florence Ballard was pushed out of the group in 1967. She joined up.
Can't
Dead
you
or alive?
find any younger people for this game?
Cindy Birdsong.
I don't even know who that is.
I
Now
just
you know
told
how
you.
I feel.
Just told you who it is. You're first, Vinny. Cindy Birdsong of the Supremes.
Dead or alive, Vinny?
She joined in 1967.
Dead.
I'll say alive.
Alive.
She is alive.
Happy birthday.
She's 86 years old. How about Michelle Dockery, Lady Mary Crawley on Downton Abbey?
Boy, people just laugh at the 70s now, don't they?
They do. Yeah, it's ancient history.
Everybody's making not the years of the decade. I mean, people in their 70s just seem to make it to their 80s all the time. Sheesh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at Dick Van Dyke, 100 years old on Saturday. All right. Michelle Dockery, Lady Mary Crawley.
Alive.
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 She's alive. She's only 44.
Happy birthday.
And who is first on this one? Maddie.
I just went first.
Oh, Bob, you're first. Tim Conway, comedy legend, dead or alive?
Alive.
Dead.
Dead.
He is dead. And by a score of 4-3-3, Maddie's on the show.
What?
Oh.
Wait, what?
What? Huh?
You got 4?
Back, baby.
All right. Goodbye. Keep it here on Alice all day. Jane and Mason have your chance to win Alice's ultimate stocking stuffer. Have a great Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thank you.